Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back, Blake District. Ooh, I've left my phone on loud. How are we doing? My name is Kastian. Oh, I'll try that with breath. My name is Kastian, and today we are playing more Mass Effect 2. A thing I'm very excited about. I haven't muted the music. There we go. Everything happened all at once. It's not as bad as yesterday, though. Yeah, how are we doing? I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful start to your Tuesday, which... Yeah, it's Tuesday. Blimey, my brain was like, no, it's Wednesday. No, it's Tuesday. Yeah, not much happening on my end. Up late recording stuff, and then I'm excited to get into the game today. Hair's doing whatever the hell it wants, but that is absolutely fine, and my foot is doing significantly better. That was from my Madam Blake, so I'm just going to real quickly check that, make sure she's okay, and then, yeah. Okay. So... yeah, we are doing more Mass Effect 2. We have everyone. Now, I wasn't expecting to get Legion yesterday. I checked, and basically one of the mods that I have allows you to recruit people earlier, and part of that is it makes Legion appear at the Normandy crash site, which was a surprise to me. But a pleasant one, for sure. I love Legion, and having him around for longer seems like a great time. My only concern is the mission in which he appears in the game regularly, who's going to be doing that role? Unless it's going to be Legion still, and you can't take Legion to that mission. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. Either way, yeah, if you like what we do here and you want to help support the channel, please do. Oh, I'm going to press that button again. Oh, I'm going to press it a third time. Please do. Oh, here comes number 4. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below if you're watching it back on YouTube after the fact. If you don't know what to comment, wait until the end of the video and I will tell you what to comment. But without further ado, I don't really have much else to inform you about. We'll play some Mass Effect 2. We are going to head to Ilium. I did wind up going to... oh, we're already here. We're going to head to Ilium because we're going to go... talk to Liara, because Liara also wants to talk to us, and we're going to go help Miranda out. Because we've got Miranda and Jacob, who are our first sort of team of people that we're going to do the loyalty missions for, because they were on the team first, and it seems fair, you know what I mean? I'll deal with them in urgency format, but like... I'll also deal with them based on when they joined up, because that seems like the reasonable thing to do to a group of people. It's like, hey, I have an issue and I need you to resolve it for me. So we're going to go do that. We have bought most upgrades now, just so you are aware. Ooh.
You have to give the Asari credit.
Right.
Ilium is a cultural marvel. Humanity can learn a lot from their ingenuity.
Yeah. I'll buy that for $1.
No, you don't understand.
Yeah, done a lot of the old
try it my way. Look at how the wind's blowing.
Purchasing of upgrades and things like that, because we have stacked up a decent amount of cash over the course of the last couple of streams. So now
This is a recall notice.
we should be pumped up a little bit. I do need to give the Solarian his details.
What is it? I'm in the middle of an important call.
I've got your data, mate.
I overheard you talking. Is this the data you're looking for?
The Kurosa Generational Archive. You found it. Thank you.
Yeah, happy
My whole
to.
family has been worried. That data is irreplaceable. I didn't think I'd get it back from Nasana's corporate building.
Well, I happened to find it on the floor, so you're welcome.
Why is this data so important anyway?
It's a genetic history for the entire Kurosa family. It's used for high-level reproductive negotiations. It would be like a human pedigree, I suppose. Without it, you're bargaining from a greatly
Reproduction
weakened
negotiations
position.
is a very
Using this would have
foreign
hurt my family
concept to
for
me.
generations, maybe
Though
even destroyed
I'm
it.
also not a Solarian.
If this data is so important, why didn't you have backups?
We did. A rival family introduced a computer virus and our techs were sloppy. The virus destroyed all our data. I just spent a fortune getting the data recovered and reconstructed when Nasana went crazy. We live in a world of infinite data redundancy.
That's
to lose something
frustrating.
so important because of one crazy Asari?
Look,
There's your data.
happy
I hope
you've
it
got
helps your
it.
family.
Happy it's gonna help
You have no idea, human.
do the
I don't know
thing.
who you are or how you got it, but thank you. Here, for your trouble. Blessings be upon you. You've certainly blessed us.
I got you, dude. Always happy to be of assistance. Serena's gone. Hey, Tana, where did Serena go?
Excuse me. You know where I can find Serena?
She's not here anymore. Oh, you're the one she was helping out. She took a job off-world. Didn't say where. She gave me something for you. Looks like a message.
She didn't say anything else?
She just gave me that and left. Not even a goodbye.
Hey, Shepard.
Why would I just
I was on my way
delete
to a new life when the new
recording?
burst
What a
arrived.
rude thing to
The
do.
bitch is dead. I assume that means your friend is alive and he finished his job. Tell him if I ever see him, I'll buy him a drink.
Alright, Serena. Cool. It doesn't seem like anyone's going to be too broken up about the loss of Nasana Dantius. And that's what happens when you're the worst. I guess.
Novacorp has been implicated in
I think it's a little
massive
different if you're
financial scandal, with
assassinated,
authorities
right?
investigating a number of trading irregularities.
Do you know what I mean? Like, if you pass naturally, people will be like, I mean, it sucks that you're gone, but, like, I didn't miss that, but if it's like, that person was assassinated, it's kind of like, oh, okay, whoa.
Shepard, it's good to see you again.
And you?
So, what can I do for you?
How's your own work going?
The data you gave me was extremely helpful. It gave me a target.
Okay.
The Shadow Broker has several contacts
Target.
here on Ilium. The most powerful is someone called the Observer. Taking down
The
the
names.
Observer will put me closer to the Shadow Broker. I could use your help.
Tell me what I can
This
do to
is
help.
garbage!
Your
Get out of
data
my
pointed
sight,
me at logs
Liara.
kept by Shadow Broker agents. The logs were deleted, but it may be possible to reconstruct some of it.
Hey,
The Shadow Broker is cautious. His agents are referred to only by their title and race.
My inquiries have narrowed the Observer down to one of 5 operatives. A Turian, a Solarian, a Krogan, a Batarian, and a Vorcha.
If you can refine the list, I'll know where to strike.
Do you have any specifics on these agents?
I'm afraid not. Nixeris was lucky to get as much as she did.
thanks, Nixeris.
I was happy to help, ma'am.
The data is our only hope of determining which one is the Observer. And if we wait too long, they'll all disappear.
Yeah, you got it.
I'll reconstruct the data and tell you what I find.
Thank you, Shepard. When you find something, call me on the radio channel we used in the old days. I can't risk handling this in person.
Well, after the poll
I'll
vote,
talk
we
to
are
you later,
staying
Liara.
loyal to Liara, so... happy to do so.
Human refugees, terminus orphans, and former slaves abandoned
The Watch
by
Trader has
Batarian
requested no
raiders.
further contact with the Solarian. Solarian's
Maybe the
becoming more trouble than
adjustment
he's
is
worth.
difficult.
The Observer recommends a kill, but she may have a grudge.
Shepard, did you get any information on the Observer?
Burner is organizing shepherds, a charity
Let me search for more data.
Oh,
I'll
okay,
get back
don't
to you.
call her until we have the information.
Let me know what you find.
That's good to note.
charity is his way of showing his support for the people who protect.
A Turian contact working well with the trader. Observer has rescinded kill order against him, given difficulty in securing contact with the trader through other methods. Okay, so it's not Solarian, and it is not the...
25. Sell at 25.
No, you're not hearing me. I want to buy it up. Buy it all
That's that.
up.
Cool.
Come on. Give me
Trader tried to
something.
kill the Batarian, claims it was because he hates labor, but the men were more likely fighting over money. Watch for now.
No, you don't understand. I lost it somewhere near the transport terminal. It can't be replaced. It's a token from my bondmate. It's the only thing my child has to remember her father by. Please, if you find it... No, I understand.
Oh, maybe we can find that during Miranda's mission. Because we found everything we can find on the Solarian thingamajig. Not the Solarian. The on Thane's mission and on Samara's mission. Hey. Just looking for data points. Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through.
Are you shorting prefabs?
Why not? I did it after he was cried.
I don't know what shorting prefabs means,
Let's
but it
do it.
sounds like that person's being a bad person. Tyrion's asking too many questions. Observer recommends terminating him and framing assassin or Solarian. So it's not the Solarian, it's not the Tyrion, it's
so
not the
the total
Batarian.
comes to 116,420 credits.
Oh, of
There is one more terminal somewhere, surely. Any more data pairs? Any more?
We'll figure something. It's okay. I'll think of something.
You said Synthetic Insights would buy me.
I don't
You said
know
it was
that.
an easy
What
sale.
are we doing?
I assumed they would want an AI tech. Hello. Can I help you with something?
I need you to let that slave go. Now.
We prefer the term indentured
I don't care what
servant.
you prefer.
And I know that Batarian slavers have made humans understandably prejudiced against slavery. Before you do anything hasty, know that this Quarian signed the agreement voluntarily.
don't
and her servitude
care.
contract is completely legal on Ilium. If you actually want to help the Quarian, convince the Synthetic Insights representative to purchase her contract.
So slavery is legal on Ilium?
Indentured servitude lasts a set amount of time or until agreed upon conditions are met. Ilium must approve all contracts.
Yeah, but then the person
law
has the
limits what
ability to...
restraint or corrective options I can use and what tasks I
Like-
can legally assign her. I'm also legally responsible for her behavior and health. Abuse is absolutely forbidden.
Why did this Quarian sign herself into slavery?
People can then
Trying to
alter the
play the stock
contract,
market.
right? And then be
I'm
like,
good with numbers
sorry, you
and
didn't
I thought I
do
had
the
a way
thing
to
that I
make
need you to
unlimited
do, so
money.
therefore you have to stay for
Lost
longer.
everything. Then I got a credit line and lost that. Then I took out an illegal loan. You get the picture.
As part of our agreement, I paid off her debts. 5 years from now, she'll have a fresh start and excellent work references.
Sounds great. Unless you lose her paperwork or come up with a reason to hold her longer.
All contracts are monitored by Ilium law enforcement.
And of course,
In the case
Ilium
such
law
as you
enforcement
described,
does
the burden
not
of proof would be on me.
ever
No
take
system
bribes
is perfect, but
or anything like
safeguards are
that.
set up to protect all parties.
If slavery is legal, then why are you trying to sell the Quarian?
I don't keep service contracts myself. I'm a contract broker. I assumed Synthetic Insights would jump at the chance for a skilled AI tech, but they won't even make me an offer.
Why not just keep her? You said she had technical skills.
Quarian's strict health requirements and diets make them expensive to house and
I
feed.
don't love this conversation
I run at
at
a
all.
minor profit at best. I don't have the money for constant suit repairs and clean room facilities.
So what happens if Synthetic Insights won't take me?
A solution always presents itself. I will take care of you.
What if I bought her myself? I could let her go and everyone would be happy.
A gallant offer with 3 problems. First, her technical skill merits a contract of several 100,000 credits.
I have several
There's
100,000
also
credits.
a fee for freeing me before my service period ends.
Exactly. And finally, you are clearly a traveler. Her service contract requires that she remain on Ilium.
I don't want them to take me off to a mine somewhere.
I'll talk to the Synthetic Insights rep and see what I can do.
Really? Thank you. I'd appreciate
Though I
that.
don't love it. I mean, that third... So the first 2 options don't matter, right? I have money. I can do that.
So then he says,
The second option
it's okay. Our amino
is...
acids are all different, so it's not like we can get diseases or anything if we go
The
natural.
second... So yeah, the first 2 options are resolved by the fact that I have enough money probably to afford that. The third issue
Completely killed the moon.
is nullified
Not to
if I
mention that you're
then
a Quarian.
free her from her
How
contract.
could he be so insensitive?
Ms. Lawson, I'm glad you've made it. We've had a complication.
Oh, hey.
What
didn't
happened?
know we were going
Is
to change
Ariana
this.
alright?
She's fine, but you listed a man named Niket as your trusted source. He contacted me, warning that your father has sent Eclipse mercenaries to make a sweep. He suggested that the Mercs might be watching for you personally. He's offered to escort Oriana's family to the terminal instead.
You didn't mention anything about Niket.
He's a friend. He and I go back a long way.
Do you want to bring in any of your other Ilium contacts, Ms. Lawson?
No, you and Niket are the only 2 I trust on this.
What information do you have about the mercenaries?
And obviously
I've
us,
confirmed
because
that
we're
they're
here.
Eclipse, and that they're working for an organization Ms. Lawson warned us about.
We
I
don't
could
get
try
much
to
to
alert
know
the
about that.
authorities, but so far they've done nothing
Lot
illegal.
of blue suns,
You made the right
lot of
decision.
eclipse.
We'll handle this ourselves.
It's your sister, Miranda. What do you want to do?
Lantea, we'll follow Niket's suggestion. Shepard and I will take the car and draw their
And
attention.
Jacob. Jacob's
Have
also hit.
Niket escort the family to the shuttle. Give him full access to the family's itinerary, just to be safe.
Understood, Ms. Lawson.
So the plan is for us to get shot down by Eclipse while your sister gets to safety?
Eclipse will be under orders to take my sister alive. They won't risk anything that could kill us.
I doubt Eclipse will send all their people just to stop you. Do you want to give Niket any backup?
Niket can take care of himself. Besides, any armed backup just draws attention to him.
Right, but we're like, what if we send Thane? You know what I mean? Like, Thane's not drawing attention to himself.
I'm ready whenever you are, Miranda.
We'll complete the other stuff.
Thank you, Shepard. I appreciate
The other
this.
side stuff when we get
I
back.
hadn't planned on Eclipse, but they never planned on you.
That's true. They never seem to plan on me either, and they should.
Damn it! Eclipse mercenary gunships. They'll be dropping troops in the cargo areas.
Alright, well then we'll drop in the cargo areas and take out the troops. A simple enough solution. I did love this, like, seeing the
Put us
tech
down in
armor
that cover behind.
and the biotic armor, like, visibly
Let's hope they really do
does
want to take us alive.
look cool, in my opinion.
Hold fire! I said hold fire, damn it!
That's what happens when you shoot first and ask questions later.
I got this.
Hello, Merc Leader.
Since you're not firing yet, I trust you know who I am.
Yeah, they said you'd be in the car. You're the bitch that kidnapped our boss's little girl.
Kidnapped? This doesn't involve you. I suggest you take your men and go.
Think you've got it all lined up, huh? Captain Inyala's already moving in on the kid. She knows about Niket. He won't be helping you.
What do you mean Niket won't be helping?
Is he okay? Is he alive and
Nothing
well?
you need to worry about. Nobody's gonna get killed unless you do something stupid.
Oh,
You walk away now,
we're
the
gonna
girl
do
goes
something
back to her
stupid.
father, and everybody's happy.
Don't you worry about that.
Everybody but my sister. And me.
Should we be talking to Captain Inyala about this?
You don't want to talk to the captain. She's not as polite as I am.
Uh-huh, you're all very intimidating.
She's the best commando I've ever seen. I've seen her tear people in half with her
I've seen so
biotics.
many people tear
And
people
she's
in
getting
half with
paid a lot to
biotics.
stop you.
I
If she
have
gets in my way, she'll never have a chance
like
to spend
3 of the most powerful biotics on my team.
Wait, Miranda, you said she was your twin sister.
That what she told you? No, this crazy bitch kidnapped our boss's baby daughter. He's been looking for her for more than a decade.
It's complicated, Shepard. We share the same DNA, just not the same birthday.
I
You
mean,
took a
it doesn't
baby
shock
from
me
the
that she didn't give us
richest
the
guy
full
in
truth.
the galaxy, lady. I don't know what your damage is, but you're not getting away with it.
Alright, well,
You're not getting Miranda's sister. If you push this, it'll go badly for you.
Captain Inyala ordered us to give you one chance to walk away. This whole time we've been talking, my men have been lining up shots.
I'm sure.
When I say the word, we unleash hell on your squad. So I suggest you walk away nicely, unless you want
It's clear that that wasn't going to go anyway, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's the right face.
We've been spotted.
Uh-huh. Because of the violence that we did. Oh, I've still got my pistol out. Why would I do that? Hang on. There's the Valkyrie. There's my baby.
One less!
Headshot!
Alright, how we doing? We good? That car looks surprisingly good for something that was shot out of the sky. I'm just going to put that out there. Get your shotgun out. Game.
Switch up! Switching sidearms.
Yeah. Let's not muck about here. None of this pistol nonsense. If we have bigger weapons, let's use them.
Come on, we need to get to Niket.
Yeah, we're going. I love that it's the Eclipse that I wind up doing most of the gnarly stuff to, like the Eclipse guy I threw out of a window, And then the Eclipse guys that I blew up with a thingamabob. It, you know. Wait, this person was dead when I got here. I didn't kill that person. Who killed that person? Who's out here killing folks? That isn't me. Beep bop, beep bop.
Team 4, do you read? Team 4.
I'm sorry, Team 4 can't come to the phone right now. Why?
Hang on,
because
I've got one of their
she's
radios.
dead.
I'll patch us in, see if I can get an idea of what we're up against.
Okay, but put down the gun
Shepard,
first, maybe.
I think I owe you an explanation. Oriana is my twin, genetically. But my father grew her when I was a teenager. She was meant to replace me. I couldn't let my father do to her what he did to me. So I rescued her. She's almost a woman now.
Why didn't you tell me that we were saving a kid?
She's not a child. She'll be 19 this year. But, well, it didn't seem relevant at the time, I suppose. There are people who'd use her against me. I'm very protective when it comes to Oriana. I'm sorry I didn't trust you sooner. You deserved to know.
I can understand choosing to go your own way, but you stole a young child from her father.
It's a little iffy.
If you knew my father, you would understand. I wasn't the first one he made. I was only the first one he kept. I was brought up with no friends, pushed to meet impossible demands. I wasn't a daughter to him. I was...
an investment.
I don't know what I was. Oriana has had a normal life. I made the right decision.
If Eclipse knows where Oriana is, they'll be moving in on her soon. We need to hurry.
Agreed.
Good, the slidey thing is happening
I'm a
again.
bit worried by what the Merc said. If they've got to Niket somehow, this is going to be harder than I'd planned. According to the specs I reviewed, we'll need to cut through the cargo processing yard to get to Oriana.
Can you tell me anything about the cargo processing yard?
We'll be moving through conveyor systems. There'll be a lot of movement. Finding targets won't be easy. We'll need to stay sharp. And these cargo transports carry hazardous materials.
I'm so sharp I can cut through
So
these
watch
walls
what you
as I
shoot at.
slide around the battlefield.
I hope your friend can be
Just
trusted.
Edging closer, just like...
Niket is one of my oldest friends.
be trusted.
I guess you could say he was my only real friend. He's the only person I didn't cut ties with when I left my father.
Is there a chance your father could be using Niket to get to you?
I'm sure he's tried, but Niket's one of the few people who understands what my father is really like. I trusted him with my life when I ran from my father, Shepard. He won't betray me now.
Okay.
Let's go find Niket and Oriana.
If you're certain, I'm
Right.
certain. Let's go. But I'm not certain.
They're on the far
Public
side of the
display of
conveyor
affection,
line.
yes.
Time your shots.
Hostiles!
I thought she said hot dogs, but she definitely said hostiles.
Good shot!
Now let's finish you off!
Anything else? No, there's one.
Gravity's one mean brother, huh?
Gravity's one something something. Yes, I agree with you.
This isn't Yala. Keep the bitch back. The kid is nearing the
There's no
transport
need
terminal.
for name calling. Enyala, it just seems a bit unnecessary. We can do violence on each other without being rude about it. You know what I mean? Just feels a bit much. Alright. That's done, that's done.
We can use
Bit of
this.
submachine gun damage of the weekend. Lovely. Very nice.
Big activity.
See it on the mechs. There'll be more the other end. And now this one on the right. Well, it's nice to know that they don't care about the mechs. that was an effective shockwave. Quite proud of that one.
Found that one.
Have a nice trip.
See you next fall.
Nice.
Now, hit him with everything.
Ow. Okay, so something in that rocket that's hitting me, and I don't know where it's coming from. Oh, there.
Come on over.
There we go. Problem solved. Anything around this corner that I
Divert
can...
everyone except my guard from Niket.
Oh, that's
I'll
the actual
handle him and the
where we're
kid
supposed to go?
personally.
I guess. I'll scan
Damn
this
it, I'm not
mercenary.
letting her get Oriana.
No, that's the whole point we're here. Miranda, none of us are letting her get Oriana. That's the deal here. Hello, friends. Okay. Yeah, no one's sitting here going, hey, let's leave Oriana to Enyala.
Enemies ahead.
Taking heavy fire. Get over here. You're done. Got him.
Okay. I think we've got all the upgrades we're going to find here, but we have also now got some credits, which is nice. We're not being able to see the rocket person is a problem. Again, let's shoot her. Shoot her! I knew it wasn't going to hit anything. I just did it because I wanted to. I think I did that person a favor. Flying through the air and then dropping suddenly to your doom is probably less exciting than, or rather less unpleasant than a quick shot. Hey there, Hexic, how you doing, my friend? I have increased the size of my camera. Going forward, there should be a bigger camera in videos and the like. So hopefully that will appease. Ow. How's your day going, my friend? Oh. Set me on fire? That's so rude. I don't like these Eclipse folks. They're not very polite. In the words of the great Obi-Wan Kenobi, so uncivilized. Hack their public display of affection. Let's get out of here. There's more coming.
Operatives have attempted to delay you by disabling the elevators. I am overriding their lockdown.
Thank you, Edie. I ate some kebab with chips. It was nice. How are you? Yeah, I'm alright.
I've got him.
No such luck with kebab and chips, but I am having a nice time. I had a lovely bowl of granola. And some coffee, so that I could function as a human being. Or
Hostile
at least,
drone.
like, pretend to be a human
You're done.
Niket has reached the terminal. He'll switch the family over to our transport.
What?
Niket. But that can't be right.
That sounded a little bit like maybe your friend Niket has betrayed us, Miranda. That thing that you said wasn't going to happen. Yeah, Grove's great.
Maybe the captain knows we're listening in, and she's feeding misinformation about Niket making a switch.
Here's hoping, man.
Or maybe it means something else. Niket wouldn't do that. Damn it, why won't this thing go any faster?
It feels like maybe you stopped it.
What makes you so sure that Niket wouldn't turn on you?
He could have turned on me when I ran away. I'm sure my father tried to buy him off. If he didn't do it then, why would he do it now?
I don't know.
Did Niket know that you
Maybe
took
he's
Oriana
playing
from
both
your father?
sides, or maybe he's a
No, he just found out about that
triple
recently.
agent.
It was too personal to involve someone else. I never really thought about it, but maybe... No, he'd have to understand why I did it. He knows what I went through.
You know it, Miranda. If you don't think he'd betray you, then I'm sure there's another explanation.
Yeah, we'll
I
find
don't
out
know,
when we
damn
see him.
it. But I guess we'll find out soon enough.
You're all good.
And then I'll have a word with this captain and Yala.
Yeah. By a word, you mean you're going to throw biotics at her and then shoot her in the face? Because that feels like probably what you're going to do.
I've got authorization to change their booking.
I'm sorry, sir. We're under security lockdown.
Tried Kit Kat with
Until
hazelnut
the situation
yesterday.
in the cargo terminal is resolved.
Interesting.
No passengers can be
Never
rebooked.
had that.
This isn't worth my time, Niket. I get paid regardless of how the girl gets there.
No. I was told that I could handle this my way. We're not traumatizing the family any more than we...
So he's betrayed us. Like, that's happened.
Miri.
This should be fun.
That's an unnecessary... Where are you keeping that? Also unnecessary.
Niket, you sold me out.
How do you want to handle this, Miranda?
Why, Niket? You were my friend. You helped me get away from my father.
Yes, because you wanted to leave. That was your choice. But if I'd known that you'd stolen a baby...
I didn't steal her. I rescued her.
From a life of wealth and happiness, you weren't saving her. You were getting back at your father.
A thing can be two things.
How did Miranda's father turn you?
They told me you kidnapped your baby sister all those years ago. They said I could help get her back peacefully. No trauma to the family.
How's that going for you?
I told them you'd never do that. They could go to hell. And you finally told me what you'd done. I called them back that night.
Oh, so you waited until
Why didn't you call me,
she
Niket?
asked you for help?
We've been
to betray
through a
her.
lot. You could have at
Cool.
least let me explain.
I deserve to know that you'd stolen your sister, Miri.
I've tried Kit Kats
I
with different
deserve to
tastes.
know you
Imported
were
Kit Kat with green tea.
Cerberus.
I have tried the green tea.
But I had to
Kit
hear
Kat.
it from your
Delicious.
father first.
How much did Miranda's father pay you?
A great deal.
Damn it,
Yeah,
Niket.
that feels like probably the actual
You were the
reason.
only one I trusted from that life.
He knew you felt that way. That's why he bought me.
So you just took his money.
Don't get holy with me, Miri. You took his money for years.
I knew Eclipse was willing to get their hands dirty. But kidnapping a kid?
I mean,
I'm
why
not
are we
stealing
questioning
her.
that?
I'm rescuing her. Come on, Niket. Let's finish this bitch off and get out of here.
Take your best shot.
I mean, like,
Whether
we're
or
all
not
on
you
the
agree
same.
with
This is, by
Miranda,
the way, this cool Charlie's
Oriana
Angels
has been
post
with
thing
her
we're doing. I'm
family for
into it,
years
but
now.
like,
Her father can still give her a better life.
You don't know what my father wants for her.
I know that I've been poor, Miri.
that's
I didn't much
such
care
a
for it.
lame.
He wants to take a girl away from the only family she's ever known.
That at
Doesn't
this
that
point.
tell you what he really is?
If you're working for Miranda's father, that means he knows about Oriana. We need to find a new solution.
Yeah, I enjoyed the
Miranda's
green tea.
father has no information about Oriana.
Kit Kat.
I knew you had spy programs in your father's system, Miri, so I kept it private. I'm the only one who knows.
Which means that you're the only loose end. This isn't how I wanted it to end, Niket.
Miranda, wait. You don't want to do this.
He's an idiot.
This has to end here,
But
Shepard.
like, we
My
don't
father
have to
will
kill
keep
him for
trying
it.
to find Oriana.
Maybe Niket can help. Talk to your father. Just say you got here first.
I'll tell him that you hid her. That I don't know where she is.
I never want to see you again, Niket.
Done. Now, if you don't mind, I have a shipment to deliver.
Okay, well, let's. Yeah.
You'll die for that, bitch.
I literally what I said. She's gonna throw her around with biotics and then we'll shoot her in the face.
On our right.
Shoot these guys from
We'll put them down.
Jacob, you are in my sightlines. I can do without that. Thank you so much. Okay, where is she? Let me just- Okay, ow. Alright, that's Anyala dealt with. Have you tried the Kit Kat with vanilla ice cream though? It's so good. No, I haven't. That sounds amazing. Only available in Japan. Well, that tracks.
There could be more Eclipse mercs near the shuttle. I want to make sure Oriana and her family get on safely.
Yeah, that's fair. We'll get that. I'm going to look around a bit first, though. Sorry about your friend Niket, though. He might have betrayed us, but he was still someone who you seemed to care for quite a bit. So that's bad. It's bad that he's dead. Gib. Alright. Would love to take Enyala's shotgun, but... Ooh, a trinket. This locket has a picture of an Asari and a human man. Aww. Alright. That'll be the thing that we heard about, that the Asari was talking about on the way in.
I can't believe Niket sold me out. I didn't even see it coming.
Even with all your upgrades, you're human, just like the rest of us.
But I let it get personal and I screwed up.
It's
Why
okay.
didn't you let me kill him? I could have handled that. But watching him get gunned down by that Asari bitch.
Why is that better? Why is you killing him better?
You still cared for him, even if he betrayed you.
You're right. And my father knew it. He used that against me. It's always been like this. My father gave me anything I ever wanted. But there was always a hook, an angle for his long-term plan. I threw away everything he ever gave me when I ran. Except Niket.
I don't love you referring to Niket as
Weakness on my
something he
part?
gave you, but...
You can't toss aside everything you care about just to be safe.
It's okay, Shepard. My father hurt me, but he didn't break me. As much as he tried to turn me into exactly what he wanted, I'm my own person.
Any other old friends your father might use against you?
No, I cut ties with everyone
What
else.
about the Elusive Man?
Anyone
If he's
I'm
rich
close to
and the
now works
Elusive
for
Man is rich,
Cerberus.
maybe they're friends.
Oh, you. My father's powerful, but he won't cross the Elusive Man.
Alright.
You still have Oriana.
My father didn't give her to me. I rescued her.
Yeah, but you could have been like sisters, you know?
You're right. I still have something.
You still
Thank
could
you.
be sisters. Does she know about you? Does she even know you exist?
No sign of Eclipse. It looks like we're clear. There she is.
She's right there.
She's safe.
5G
her
network is your
family.
house network. Oh no, so you can't watch more than 360p. That's alright. That's me, the pixelated man.
Come on, we should go.
Go talk to her.
Don't you even want to say hello?
It's not about what I want, it's about what's right for her. The less she knows about me, the better. She's got a family. A life. I'll just complicate that for her.
She doesn't need any details. But would it really be so bad for her to know she has a sister who loves her?
And has been, like, protecting her this entire time?
I guess not.
Go on. We'll wait here.
You go say hi. With your heavy armor and your cool visor. So this is again part of a mod that makes Oriana literally her genetic twin, as you see. Oh, she's got little tears under her eyes. Miranda is ready to roll. Right, we were going to talk to someone about the... Oh, so there we go.
Can I help you with something?
Would you like a
How would you
quarian?
like to get your hands on an expert Quarian AI programmer?
If you'd like to submit a resume, Wait. Is this that slave? Synthetic Insights has no interest in purchasing slave labor. We're under enough scrutiny from the Citadel without engaging in practices the Council disapproves of. To be frank,
Ooh,
we're hardly
pixels,
hiring anyone.
pixels everywhere.
The Geth attack on the Citadel didn't engender much love for artificial intelligence.
Sure, but if you
It sounds
free
like
her,
Synthetic Insights is worried about its reputation. Hiring this Quarian would
it'll look
help.
good.
Buying a slave helps our reputation. How exactly do you figure?
Purchase the contract, minus the fee for early emancipation, then free the Quarian and garnish wages for reimbursement.
Interesting. We look good for hiring a Quarian, and we can say that we freed slaves out of the goodness of our hearts.
They did,
All
but
right.
like it's the best
I'll
we're
run
gonna
up a
get out of
contract.
this situation.
The board might wet its pants, but we could use the good publicity. This Quarian had better be good, though.
Alright.
Synthetic Insights just sent over the contract. I cannot thank you enough.
I'm happy to help.
Though I would
For your
prefer to
trouble.
help from a...
Now, if you'll excuse me,
like,
I'll
less
get this service contract
making
transferred.
people do
Thank you.
slavery.
I'll stay out of trouble this
Fine.
time.
Yeah, yeah, and maybe don't sell yourself into slavery. I understand that it was a tricky situation, so I'm like not blaming you in any way, shape, or form. I just
The
it's
Asari
not a
are
good
how
thing ever.
advanced, and this is what they do with it? Money is still power. Same old, same old.
We'd do the same if we could.
Alright, data point 1, data point 2. Smuggler and assassin have been refused to work with the... Okay, hang on. Batarian. It's not the Batarian. It's not the assassin.
Shepard, did you get any information on the Observer?
All 5 of the suspects are male. The Observer is female. Something's not right. Who gave you this lead?
My assistant, Nixeris. She got the information.
Have I watched the anime movie? Yes. Paragon Lost? Yeah.
Nixeris, could
Long
I
time
see
ago,
you in
though.
here for a moment? Shepard, I'll talk to you later.
Oh. I wonder what's going to happen between Nixeris and Liara. We'll find out. We'll go talk to Liara now. Liara is apparently what I was saying there. Let me, before I go talk to Liara, let me go give the thing. Yeah, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. It's like the Last of the Dragon Hunters or whatever it is, Cassandra's movie for Dragon Age.
No, you don't. Pardon me, I'm dealing with damn Ilium travel bureaucracy.
I got you.
Were you trying to get them to help you find this locket?
Oh, Stephen, thank you. Thank you so much. My daughter was
Oh,
young when
Stephen.
he died. This is the only memento she has of him. Please accept this. It's much less than I would have had to pay the bureaucrats to authorize
Something
the search.
strange about just there being a Stephen in this universe. Steven universe.
There we go. Run
Yeah,
away,
just
you
like,
bastards.
like, oh yeah, it's this is my partner. It's Steven.
Hey, are you okay? You seem touchy. It's not.
All right. Yeah, it is good. It is good. I like it.
Shepard, it's good to see
It's
you again.
again, it's been a minute since I've seen it, but
Nixeris had some interesting data hidden away. Thank you, Shepard. I wouldn't have caught her without you. I'm one step closer to the Shadow Broker thanks to you. Here. Nixeris was very well compensated. You need it more than I do.
Did you have any trouble with Nixeris?
She was very talented. I imagine that had she been ordered to assassinate me, I had never seen her coming.
but you
her
did know
barriers
about it, and
needed
so it was
practice.
fine.
Practice I'm afraid she won't be getting.
Okay, Liara, be a badass. That's cool.
What's the next step in your hunt?
Now I gather information, peel away layers of lies, and shine light into the shadows. And when I find the Shadow Broker, I hit him with a biotic field so strong that what's left of his body will fit into a coffee cup.
You're low-key kind of scary, but that's fine. Apparently the Amazon Mass Effect show has gotten a showrunner now from Star Trek Beyond. Okay. I like the first season very much, then it went downhill fast. Okay, not inspired
That
me
anger
with
can't
confidence.
be just from what you've told me. What else happened between you and the Shadow Broker?
But
Did
I'm
Cerberus
gonna
ever
say
tell you how
reservedly
they recovered
confident.
your body? I gave it to them.
Wait, I thought the person who ran
I gave you to them,
Fallout was
Shepard.
running it.
Because they said they could rebuild you. And to do that, I had to take it from the Shadow Broker, who was going to sell your corpse to the collectors.
Why is my body being sold around? What's
Why
happening?
didn't you tell me about this before now?
Because I screwed it up, Shepard. I barely escaped with my own life. And when I gave you to Cerberus, I told myself I was doing it for you. For a chance to bring you back. But I
Well,
knew
it worked.
Cerberus
I am
would use
back.
you for their own business.
From outer space.
And I let it happen. Because I couldn't let you go. I'm sorry.
You did the right thing, Liara.
Seeing work as a special
My
effects
mission is
people,
important.
okay, okay.
I couldn't do it if you hadn't given me to Cerberus.
Thank you. I was afraid you'd hate me.
I can't
So
hate
that's
you.
why I must destroy the Shadow Broker. For what he did to my friend, and to you, and whatever he's doing with the Collectors.
Don't give
Be
in to
careful
hate.
out there,
That
Liara.
leads to the dark
Don't turn
side.
into the thing you're hunting.
Says the dead Spectre working for Cerberus.
Okay.
Don't worry, Shepard. I'm
Look.
not my mother.
I'm not
Everything
working for
I'm doing,
Cerberus. I'm
doing
working
of my
with
own free
Cerberus
will.
and intend to betray them at the first opportunity.
For better or for worse. No. Is there anything else I can help you with?
How's your own work going?
I'm still waiting. Still hunting. The Shadow Broker can't hide forever. Even with Nyxeris dead, it could be years before I track the Shadow Broker down. But someday he'll slip up.
We
And I'll
can
be
but
there.
dream. Alright, well, lovely to see you.
I'll talk to you later, Liara.
Apparently, it's the Shepherd Law we're going to get to know obscure story. Ooh. Okay.
Only to lose them to your competitors.
Okay, that's... I will reserve judgment until I see it.
Look at how the wind's blowing.
I'm excited because seeing Mass Effect on TV, it would be very, very cool. I am nervous if they're doing Shepard, because that means they're going to try and create some... Either they're going to do... Well, no, because if they're doing Shepard, we're going to want to see Garrus, Liara, Tali. We're going to want to see everybody. So, if we're doing Shepard and we're not... Because it creates canon. And canon is so dangerous.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you, Kelly. Unread messages. We're aware of your old friend Liara has been hunting the Shadow Broker. We wouldn't mind helping her that hunt, give the broker's password for the collectors. We recently uncovered some information that might give Liara a lead, but unfortunately she doesn't have much faith in Cerberus Intel. Next time on Millennium, I'll help her. Yeah, okay. The galaxy's longest running game of chess finally came to a close, and as Douman Thunlun of Dakuna checkmated Victor Kovisk of Luna. A board game of skill developed on 11th century Earth, the chess became popular on the Elcor homeworld a few years after humanity was granted an embassy on the Citadel. Both players have competed professionally, but Thunlun and Kovisk's legendary 12-year game was a friendly match that its extranet followers are sad to see end. A flower of moves blooming over a decade, wrote one fan. I remember the first check better than I remember my kid being born. I have high hopes of Caval's Shepherd, otherwise I'm sure they'll butcher it. Yeah, I mean, like... But Cavill can only, as we've seen with The Witcher, Cavill can only do so much, which is why I'm cautious. They may have to wait may not have to wait long for the rematch. Kovisk warmly congratulated Thunlun on his win, to which Elcor replied, "Please acceptance, thank you very much. Tentative excitement. New game." Cavill tends to keep the producers and writers following the source material. That's why he left Witcher. They started to ignore the books. I mean, they were kind of ignoring the books early days, but yes, I understand what you're saying. A team of Earth scientists in Australia have won the Hitara Prize for Biology for their work in the Prothean Com Towers. Their research found that the towers produce small but significant amounts of ionizing radiation, enough to damage the DNA of Earth creatures such as fruit flies and bees. It is now believed the Protheans were resistant to low amounts of radiation and avoided deploying com towers on planets where they would have an ecological impact. This research marks the first Hitara Prize for humans in a scientific field, where they are often at a disadvantage compared to species that have longer held advanced technology. That's true. I know our meeting with the council didn't go as we wanted, but I have been resting on my laurels. I haven't been resting on my laurels. I've been digging through Alliance archives, looking for anything we could use to prove the Reapers exist, and I found good news and bad news. Good news, I found a lead. Surprisingly, it wasn't anything buried in classified files. It was public information anyone could find. Ever been to the planet Jarta on the Hades Gamma Cluster? Take a look at this. Jarta is noted for the discovery of the Leviathan of Dis, the apparent corpse of a genetically engineered living starship. Leviathan was found at the bottom of a crater by a Batarian survey team and estimated to be nearly 1 billion years old. It disappeared after a visit to the system by a Batarian dreadnought 20 years ago. Since then, the Batarians have steadfastly denied that Leviathan existed at all, and all the more vociferously when shown recordings of the corpse made by Solarian researchers. That's not from some extranet conspiracy site, it's straight from the 2183 edition of the standard issue Alliance Galactic Codex. Back then, everybody assumed the Batarians had gotten their hands on some kind of ancient Prothea relic. But reading it now, genetically engineered living starship sounds exactly like a Reaper to me. Which brings me to the bad news. If this is true, it means Batarians had access to the Reaper tech for 20 years now. The Turians developed the Thanos cannon after only a year of studying Sovereign's wreckage, and just one of those cannons can give any frigate as much powerful as a cruiser. Now imagine what the Batarians could have developed with 2 decades worth of study. I mean, it was not a one-to-one strict follow in the books, but I imagine that without Cavill, the show would have looked like Rings of Power. Yeah, less said about that, the better. I'm trying to get my hands on that Solarian footage, but honestly, if it didn't raise eyebrows 20 years ago, I doubt it will now. Still, I'm telling anyone in Alliance Brass who will still answer my calls, the Batarians probably have technological advantage over us that exceeds our worst projections. Suddenly, the Reapers don't seem like the only thing we have to worry about. If you have any chance to recover more Reaper tech during your mission, do so by any means necessary. We're going to need every edge we can get. Okay.
We have a Geth down in the AI core. It makes me a little uneasy, but I trust your judgment, Commander.
Thank you.
Is there anything
Samara would like just anything
Samara
else?
That'll be
all.
all
I'll
right.
be
I got
here if
you.
you need anything.
Let me go talk to Joker, see if he's got anything to say.
We've got a Geth on board, not as a prisoner. Can you believe that?
The commander's taken out more Geth than anybody. This one must be different.
He is different. He said hello. He said hello, and none of the other guests did that.
So, Commander, you figure Miranda would ever lighten up a bit and... I can't even finish saying it.
I assume everything is going well up here.
Legion the Goat.
for now.
Legion the
Fractured
Goat.
my
Yeah,
thumb
so
on the
one of the
mute, but
mods
I
that
think
I
I
have
made my
installed
point.
is a mod that like allows
That's
you
it
to
for now.
recruit people
See
earlier.
you, Commander.
In a way that makes sense, and it's the same mod that puts the DLC in like fitting moments within the storyline. And this one put Legion available for pickup on the Normandy crash site, which was interesting to say the least. So I have all of them now. I have the whole crew, the gang's all here, as they say. Armor upgrades, metagel capacity. Is there anything else? Prototypes, any new thing here? No? Okay. But yes, Legion the Goat is with me. And still as beloved as ever. Okay, nothing new to hear from either of them. I will get something new from Miranda. Right. Real quick, just before I get into this too far, I am going to triple check that the vote ended with me romancing only Liara and not romancing anyone else. We're going to check this right now. Let me look at it. That's not the one I'm looking for. That's my bad. The poll. Where is the poll? Okay, here we go. We're staying faithful to Liara. No one else is being romanced. So I needed to know that before I talk to Miranda, because the last thing I want is to accidentally romance
I
someone.
just got a message from my wife. I've been listening to my daughters giggle over and over.
That's so cute.
That is cute.
When this mission is over, I'm gonna give her the longest hug she's ever had.
And I'm going to make sure you do that, Patel. Because you bloody well deserve it, mate. Samara, you wanted to talk. What's up?
I am glad you came.
Me too.
I must ask for your help. That is not easy for me.
It's all right. Just tell me what you need.
When we met on Ilium, I told you about a very dangerous person I was pursuing. Using the information you obtained, I have located her. She's been going by the name Morinth. I would like to apprehend her before she disappears again.
Who is she?
Didn't you say you'd pick up her trail after our mission?
I know where she is, right now. In a month, she may be gone. This is the best opportunity I've ever had.
But the Screamer folk Fast and Furious 9, now I'm a bit worried. We'll see. Again, I'm going to reserve judgment until I see the first episode.
Where is she?
Omega.
But I am concerned.
Called Afterlife.
But hopeful, but
which
concerned.
Seems a perfect place for her to hunt.
Okay.
How important is this?
Killing her has been my focus for 400 years.
Okay.
It's the most important thing in my life, and the reason I became a Justicar.
Tell me about her.
She is an Ardat Yakshi. It is a term from a dead Asari dialect. It means demon of the night winds.
I mean,
but
that's
that
a
is
cool ass
mythology.
name.
She is simply a very dangerous woman who kills without mercy.
So is an Ardat Yakshi a special kind of murderer?
Morinth suffers a rare genetic disorder. When she mates with you, there is no gentle melding of nervous systems.
She overpowers
She
yours,
is the It Follows
burns
demon.
it out, hemorrhages your brain. You end up a mindless shell, and soon after,
Death
you are
by
dead.
snoo. I'm also hopeful, but Mass Effect has had a huge impact on my life. When I was at the darkest corner, it broke my heart if it became poop. So here's the thing. Here's what I will say to you, Hectic, and I'll say this to anyone else. People who love Star Wars, people who love The Witcher, people who love anything and everything. If media that comes out based on a thing that you love, doesn't matter whether it's a book, a TV show, a film, whatever, and it doesn't live up to your expectations, it does not cheapen or worsen the things that you still held dear. This is why I say to people because some people get really up in arms about, I'm going to use Star Wars as the example because it's the easiest and best example. There are a lot of people who, since Disney took over Star Wars, have been like, everything they've made is terrible and it ruins Star Wars. Star Wars is dead. Star Wars is destroyed. Star Wars is ruined. And I'm like, okay, first and foremost, calm down. Most of the stuff that Disney has produced has been pretty solid, actually. Yes, the sequel trilogy was disappointing, but there was still a lot of fun moments in it. It was still very Star Wars. It just wasn't the Star Wars we were hoping for, and that's okay. If you didn't like it, there's nothing wrong with that. But a lot of the TV shows have been really, really good quality. Mandalorian was great. Andor is phenomenal. Clone Wars season was great. Rebels has been brilliant. The Bad Batch has been great. Like, there is a lot of really, really good Star Wars. And even if you hate everything that has come out post The Revenge of the Sith, that doesn't make episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 worse. It doesn't. Don't ever lose your love of something because the future of it isn't what you want it to be. You get to decide in your head, okay, Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 happened, Andromeda never happened. You get to decide in your head Mass Effect 1 and 2 happened, and then Mass Effect 3 never happened. Whatever you need to do to keep hold of the thing that you love, that's fine. Do that. No one is wrong for loving something that you hated, and no one is right for hating something that you loved. Opinions are opinions. We do not need to attack each other over it. We do not need to attack ourselves and our own beloved franchises for it. You know what I mean? So if Mass Effect 3 if the Mass Effect if Mass Effect 4 comes out and it's bad, that doesn't ruin the trilogy, it doesn't ruin Andromeda. If Mass Effect TV show comes out and it's bad, that doesn't ruin the trilogy, it doesn't ruin Andromeda, and it doesn't ruin 4. You know? Dragon Age Veilguard was not to the same standard of quality as Dragon Age 1, 2, and 3. But it was still a really good game. And it doesn't mean that the other games were bad. Of course not. I will never stop loving Mass Effect because it means so much to me. Yeah, I hope they treat it with respect it deserves and not just a lazy cash grab like the Halo TV show. Yeah, Halo had such an opportunity there and it didn't work out, and that's a real shame. It feels like all the actors did their best with it. I just think the writers were not interested in telling the story of Halo, and that's okay. It just didn't work out there. But yeah, no, I know, I'm not accusing you of ever giving up your love. I mean, Mass Effect was there for me in a dark time as well. So yeah, I fully get it, man. I'm just trying to make a general point that yes, things might not be to the standard that you want them to be. That doesn't ruin the franchise. It doesn't. I mean, I like a lot of the Marvel stuff that's come out post-Endgame. I still like a lot of the Marvel stuff. I enjoyed Thunderbolts. I enjoyed Brave New World. Has it all been up to the quality that it was but before Endgame? No, but people still talk about Thor: The Dark World. And Thor: The Dark World was not a great movie. But people seem to now accept that it was fine because it was before Endgame. It's like, no, it was still not as good as the others. It was still fine, but it wasn't as good as the others. We don't need to... Yeah, just like what you like. And don't ever hate on let anyone hate on you for liking what you like, and don't ever hate on someone else for liking what they like. You know what I mean? Anyway, back to Samara and what she needs.
Why isn't this ever mentioned in Asari
That was very loud back. I
art?
apologize, folks. That was
When
probably
we were
loud.
primitive, there was much fascination with Ardat Yakshi. Some cultures worshipped them as gods of destruction. Now the Asari have a place in the galaxy, and they don't wish this defect to be widely known. As far as I know, only 3 exist today. 2 chose a life of seclusion.
Samara has such...
The 3rd ran.
Morinth.
She ran, and I am sworn to kill her.
Such a sad
I don't know that I blame
story,
her for running.
man.
When she
We don't talk
fled,
about it
she
enough, but
proved her
Samara
addiction.
has...
She was not taking
Yeah.
a great moral
The enemy
stand.
V.
She simply wants to keep killing. She is a tragic figure, but not a sympathetic one.
Okay. The only movie I liked after Endgame was Deadpool. The other movies like Brave New World, Thunderbolts, they were great popcorn flicks. Yeah, but that's what Marvel has always been. They're superhero movies. They're meant to be action blockbusters. They're meant to be there for fun. They managed to build something incredible with the Infinity Saga. Something that no one believed they would be able to. Something that made me cry multiple times just because it existed. But yeah, they were always meant to just be like, this is fun, cool action movie.
Can't she abstain?
Each encounter gives her strength. The effect is narcotic. The more she does it, the more she needs to do it. She will never stop. She can't.
So you hunt down these Asari just because they're born with a genetic condition?
It manifests with maturity. When one is diagnosed, she is offered the chance to live in
They're by
seclusion and
bigger
comfort.
DC than Marvel. Sure.
If she refuses, it shows her addiction to the
But
ecstasy
then
she
the
gets
Justice
from killing
League and
her
all that lot,
mates.
even Snyder's
There
Justice
is no
League,
redemption for such a
great.
person.
It all felt very rushed. And Zack Snyder didn't seem to understand, in my opinion, again this is my opinion, didn't seem to understand the source material.
They have to choose between
He made
prison and
Superman
death.
into a Superman that
It
wasn't
is an
like
addictive
Superman.
condition.
And he made
Remember
Batman into
how
a Batman that
adaptive
wasn't
we
like
are.
Batman.
If Morinth does not want to
But
be
that's
killed,
how Superman always
she won't
was
be.
in the comics. It's only since, like, Injustice that Superman has been a darker tone. Superman was always a Boy Scout. A lot of people used to call Superman boring because he was pure-hearted and good and always did the right thing. Like, so they made him edgy. But yeah, like, and it's a shame because I think Henry Cavill could have been a really great Superman and did the best with what he had. I think Ben Affleck could have been the best Batman we ever saw. I legitimately do. Seeing an older Batman who was tired but who'd been doing it for a long time. We've not seen that really apart from in the 3rd Batman movie of the Nolan franchise. I think he could have been the best Batman we've ever seen. Unfortunately, he was in the Snyderverse and it didn't work because he's now off killing everybody left, right and center, and he's... Yeah. I don't think they're as bad movies as a lot of people claim they are, but they were not faithful to the source material in a way that, like, The Witcher wasn't, and was upsetting. He's had a real bad luck. You like Super... again, you like what you like. Do you know what I mean? I felt... I played Injustice for the first time and I was like, this isn't Superman. This isn't who Superman should be. Superman is supposed to be the good... It's like the whole Hail Hydra thing. When Captain did Hail Hydra in the comics for a little bit, and I was like, that's not who Cap is. Like, yes, it's fun to be different and edgy sometimes, but, like, let the characters be who the characters are. Yeah, Batfleck's Batman could have been dope as hell. Yeah, I mean, the fight scenes were incredible. But he was also killing people, which is not who Batman is. Anyway, right.
This is definitely worthy of your full attention.
She confuses her
I think he could have been the
victims,
best.
twists
I
their
legitimately
feelings.
do, and I will
do
stand
anything
by
for her
that. I think
favor.
he could have been the best Batman we've ever seen. He brought a great energy to it. It's just he was written in a way that felt. Hey,
We need to
JK,
stop.
how you doing?
Thank you,
He was written in a
Commander.
way that felt
There are no
not
words
like Batman.
to express what this means to me. There is one
Welcome
thing
in,
more.
welcome in. How you
This
doing?
Creature, this monster. She is my daughter.
Oh, Samara. Just some of the worst
You
luck
said
in
this
the
is
galaxy.
genetic. How many children do you have?
3. And 3 Ardat Yakshi are in existence today. It is as it sounds. Morinth was always the wild one. She was happy and free.
Yeah, the first Wonder Woman movie was pretty solid.
Selfish.
Yeah, that's so rough. Like we kind of gloss over it, I think. I think a lot of people gloss over it.
I cannot imagine
But like,
what this is like.
Samara has had
I do not want pity,
probably the
Shepard.
worst
I do not accept it.
luck
My daughter's
of
condition
any
is my fault.
character.
And my
Like,
redemption lies
she had
in
3
killing
kids. All 3 of them
Do not
were
pity
out
me.
at Yakshi.
Simply understand my situation.
Yeah,
How
I
did all
got
this
you.
happen?
I spent my youth on the move, adventuring. I killed people, mated with them, or just danced the night away. I learned so much, experienced so much.
Yeah, she's got a terrible,
and then my matron
like,
days came.
a terrible time.
I could finally sit back, bask, and enjoy my family. But in one moment, it was all taken away.
It sounds
Sorry,
terrible.
Shanice, for saying they
I
look
sat
young
in
always.
med
Oh
lab
yeah.
while a nearsighted doctor
Yeah.
droned at me, and I learned that nothing was as I thought it would be. I gave up all that I possessed. I own nothing, claim nothing. All my knowledge will die with me. Now my purpose is to destroy my own children.
Yeah, not a
Those
fun
moments
time.
change you.
And I've hundreds of years left to live with that. I
Like-
say too much. Forgive me. Help me find my long-lost daughter. And kill her.
I understand is not actually the right response there from Shepard, right? Because no, you don't.
We'll go find more.
Tell me how you understand having 3 children and coming to learn that all 3 of them are going to be like serial killers, and you are probably going to have to spend the rest of your life hunting them down and killing them. How does I understand cover that, Shepard? It's like, oh yeah, I get it. Don't worry about it. It's, you must be feeling sad. It's like, yes.
Have a few minutes to talk?
If you wish.
Of course
The
I
last
wish.
time we talked, you started speaking about a path
Rich
to
velvet
end, as
voice.
if you were watching it.
Alien.
Drell have perfect memories. We can relive any moment in our lives with perfect clarity. It's difficult to control at times. Some of us disappear into, let's call it solipsism.
What do you mean solipsism?
It's like,
when a memory feels as real as life, it's as
right,
valid
it's
as
8 with
life.
Samara's phrases.
Thinking
Oh yeah.
about a moment brings back the smell of cut
This is-
grass, the warmth of another's hand.
The dialogue in these
the
games
taste
has
of
always been
another's tongue
pretty
in your
solid.
mouth. Wouldn't you rather lose yourself in such a memory than spend the night alone, staring at walls and
Yeah, I
metal
do
and
wish
plastic?
that I could imagine being able to relive your best memories.
Isn't there a risk that you could lose yourself in bad memories as well?
Of course. Remembering the times I've taken bullets is unpleasant. But I can look at my knees.
Yeah,
and
but
see
like
it's not
mistakes,
shattered.
do you know what I
The
mean?
Memories that are hard to escape are those
Yeah,
of despair.
that.
You can remember everything that happened
The
in your
oldest
life?
Asari in Mass Effect, she's about 970
I
by me,
expect
so
to
she's actually
remember
near
the
the end
birth
of her
trauma
life.
we've never recovered
Because they live about 1,000 years, right? I expect if we remembered the birth trauma, we'd never recover from it. Now that is true for all
You could
species,
relive
I
every
imagine.
assassination you've ever made?
In perfect detail. Every mistake I made. Every target's last breath.
That sounds difficult. At any moment, you could relive the guilt.
Guilt? No. I've never
Another
felt
reason
any
why I like
particular
Thane
guilt
is
about
he's
my
just so straight up.
contracts.
He's like, no.
My employers killed them. My body was
It's a
only the
very
tool they
detached way of looking
If
at
you
it.
kill a man with your gun, do you hold
1,000
the
ish,
gun
yeah.
responsible?
My gun can't decide right from wrong. You clearly do.
My soul does. But my body is merely flesh.
So I love
Flesh
Thane,
with
however, I
reflexes
don't
were
agree with
honed
his way
to
of
kill.
looking at, like,
Drell minds
assassination.
are different from humans.
If you kill someone, you
We
kill
see our
them. You might have
body
been
as a
paid to do
vessel,
it, but you did do
but
it.
accept that it is not always under our control.
So you don't assume any responsibility for the things you do.
Not every action performed by my body is a result of conscious choices. I take responsibility for those that are. Humans often believe in a soul distinct from the body. A spirit responsible for moral reasoning that lives on.
Well,
after the
I don't
body's
necessarily
death.
think it's a
Our
spirit that
belief is just
is
a
about
bit more
moral
literal.
reasoning. I think it's about. Sounds like something the USA would need to hear. I'm going to say nothing about that. Exit. Yes, I'm going to say
The
no
last
words
time we
about
talked,
that.
you
We're not going to
remembered
get
one
into
of your
that in this moment,
assassinations.
but I
Something
understand
about
what you're saying.
sunset-colored eyes.
And you've heard me speak on things
That
before,
time.
so you know where I
Face
stand.
trembles in the skull. Spice on the spring wind. Sunset eyes, defiant in the scope. A bystander noticed my spotting laser and threw herself between me and the target.
I mean, it's
She
a
couldn't
meet
see me,
cute, you know what I mean?
but she stared me down.
It was odd that you just blurted that out. Just another vivid drawl memory?
Yeah, no worries, Hexic.
No. She was a vivid person.
Did you take the shot?
Officer, I'm just a weapon. I didn't do nothing. I got
should get
paid
back
to
my
do
duties.
Shepard, I appreciate these chats we have.
You've spent a lot of your life alone, Thane.
Work fulfilled me. Reading. I barely spoke to anyone outside my family. It seems there will be no one to mourn me when I die. You're the only friend I've made in 10 years.
The rest of us lose as much as you do when you hold yourself apart.
You're a good man,
difficult to see
Thane.
the ship's mess
Might
from
be
meals.
also a little bit.
I'm used to keeping my back against a wall, facing the doors. I'm trying to relax. Find my center.
He's not necessarily a good man, but he's trying to be, right? And that's kind of what counts.
I was just thinking about you.
Oh, yeah?
My heart goes out to Miranda and her sister. That's a rough situation.
Sure.
Mess Sergeant Gardner might just be an evil genius.
Because
Emphasis
that's the
on the
key
evil.
to,
The
I
food's
think,
gotten
life.
better lately, though. I guess
Is
his
if you are
reputation will
trying
take time to heal.
to do good things and trying
I'm
to
not
lead
really
with
sure what to do with
kindness,
myself. Not much call for thievery aboard a
you're
ship.
on the right path, right?
Come back
You will
later.
fail,
Sure, I'll
you
have
will
more to
make
talk about.
mistakes. It is about owning those mistakes and moving forward and continuing to try and do good things and the right things. Is this on Insanity? No, I'm not playing on Insanity. This is a super casual modded run. Dank and Fate, I am here for a good time. And Insanity difficulty is not off of my vibe. I have completed it on Insanity to get the achievements and stuff, but like, this is just going to be a story-based playthrough. So if that's your vibe, stick around. Say hey. Otherwise...
Thanks again, Shepard.
Yeah.
Taking the time to help me with my sister.
Old guys are more chill. Most of the
I
new
couldn't have reached
teammates talk
Ariana
like
in
that.
time without
Old
your
guys are more
help.
chill, yeah. You're alright, Miranda. Happy to help you. We're friends.
I'm glad Niket tried to redeem himself. For what good it did. Thank you for stopping me, Commander.
It's nice to see you smile.
It's funny, I think of you as all business. Good to see that there's a person under there.
Nope, we're not doing that though.
The mission's too important to let personal feelings interfere.
Please refrain from calling the mods
But
cheating
thank
though,
you,
yeah.
Commander. My sister is safe again thanks in large part to you. I won't forget that.
Oh, that's okay. Hang on, I'm gonna load real quick. Because I'm not trying to romance her. Let's fix that. Cool. I'm currently doing an incentive run for the
Thanks
trophies
again,
too,
Shepard.
lol. And making
Taking
a
the
hard
time
save
to
to
help
seal the
me with my
romances.
sister.
That's always a good plan.
I couldn't have reached Ariana
Sorry,
in
we'll
time
skip
without-
through this. Okay. Because we're not romancing Miranda.
I'm glad Niket tried to redeem himself. For what good
That's
it
really
did.
cool, Dank.
Thank you for stopping me, Commander.
I think it's always worth trying it out.
Sounds like
you know
you
what I
had
mean?
a soft spot for Niket after all.
I didn't have many friends.
How's it going?
was
Are you
one of
on
them. He never wanted
Mass Effect
anything
1 or
from
Mass
me.
Effect 2? Or are
He
you...
was safe, comfortable. A reminder of a more innocent time, I suppose.
Are you trying to do like all three on Insanity, or are you just doing 2 specifically?
Are you happy about your sister's relocation?
She has what I wanted her to have. A normal life, and the freedom to choose her own path. And she knows she has an older sister. A friend.
You never told me what you talked
You're
about.
romancing Miranda on your
I
first,
introduced myself.
second
Her
playthrough on
family
Insanity.
was
Your
shocked.
first romance was Jack. Yeah,
She
Jack's a
adjusted
great
quickly,
romance. I
of
like Jack a
course.
lot.
She's as smart as I am. She plays the violin, loves the Adagio movement of Nielsen's Fifth, just like I do. She wants to work in colony development. Told a joke about it. She's really funny. Something we don't share.
I mean...
Are you gonna talk to her again?
I honestly don't know. For once, I haven't planned that far ahead. I'll
All
deal
three,
with it
currently
after
doing
our
two,
mission.
2 first,
I have
then
to
3
stay
and 1.
focused, and she
Interesting,
needs
okay.
time to adjust to her new home.
Is that your preferred preference of the games? If you were like, you don't have to rank them, but if you were ranking them, would it be 2, 3, 1?
Let me know if I can do anything else.
I think I got it from here. My father has no chance at finding her family in their new location. But thank you, Commander.
No chance at all.
My sister is safe again thanks in large part to you. I won't forget that.
I hope they, oh, as in the TV show, you hope that they sprinkle in the VA as cameos. Yeah, that would be
Commander,
very cool.
What can I do for you?
Miranda always
You have a
best
minute,
ever.
Miranda?
There's a lot to do,
Miranda's
Shepard.
very cool.
Maybe another time.
I don't
I'll
think
let you
there are
work.
bad romances
Of course,
in
Commander.
the Mass Effect franchise, honestly. I think they're interesting always. Because I also think it's super interesting when you like if you romance
I'd like to
Caden
find
or
out more about
Ashley
you.
and they survive.
When we took you aboard, I noticed you have a
It's
piece of
interesting on
N7 armor
Horizon
welded
when
to
you meet them.
Where did you get it?
It was yours. When you disappeared,
1, 2, 3
we
actually,
were
so you
sent
can
to
really
find
place
you.
the story, but
We
it's the best
began
out of
where
all
you
three because
first
the choices
encountered
you
the
have, the
heretics.
three we have.
Eden Prime.
After the old machine's attack,
Okay.
it was heavily defended.
Okay.
We were discovered. This is the impact of a rifle shot.
So, I'm going to say something slightly controversial. I think my favorites are 3. Imagine Brandon Keene attending the TV show Garrus asking if you like calibrating. That'd be very funny. I think my favorites are actually 3, 1, 2. Which is nuts, I know. But I think Mass Effect 3, if you not ignore the endings, but put the endings aside, I think Mass Effect 3 is the best game. I think it is. I think I love the story of this one. I love the story of this one, but it is sort of like an isolated story. So it does play into the world, but the main story is a little bit more isolated than the first one or the third one. And then 1, I think, was some of the best written stuff. So I think if I was going to, do it, I would say it's 3, 1, 2.
How many other Geth were sent out to find me?
Yeah, it'd be really
We are
fun
the
to see
only
the
mobile
VAs
platform beyond the
interacting with
veil. Organics fear us.
interacting
We
with
wish
the
to
cast
understand,
in the
not
other
incite.
thing.
One platform was judged sufficient.
And that's a fair take, Hexic. I would say in terms of gameplay, 3 is best. In terms of story, 2 is best. In terms of RPG elements, 1 is best. I think that is a very valid way of looking at it. I can understand 3 being your favorite. It ruins Let Me Be because of the starched. Because of the starched? It would be better if it ended when Anderson and Shepard. Right? Yeah. Oh, the Star Child. Okay, that I was gonna say because their jackets were too stiff. No, because the Star Child. I totally get that. Yeah. As a heads up, by the way, I've played through this before. We try and avoid spoilers wherever possible. Don't stress too much about it. Dank, like it's not a problem. But yeah, I think that's a real, like, if in that moment they activated the thing and then that was the end, I think that would have been a solid ending. I think you were 100% right. just like, help me, I'm too starched. But yeah.
You've been looking for me for 2 years?
We visited Theron, Theros, Novaria, Vermeer, Ilos. A dozen unsettled worlds. The trail ended at Normandy's wreckage. You were not there.
Until we were.
Were you waiting for me?
We had no intention to, but organic transmissions claimed your death. Our path was unclear.
So, in this modded playthrough, we found Legion at the Normandy landing site.
We recovered this debris from your
Just so you are aware.
Why were you trying to contact me?
You opposed the heretics, those that took the old machines as gods.
All kinds of organics fought Sovereign and his Geth allies. Why am I so interesting?
You were the most successful. You killed their god.
I mean, we did do that. We did kill their god. Technically speaking, Joker killed their god. Right? Like, we took out Saren. But Sovereign itself was, again, a thing we don't talk about enough. Sovereign itself was killed by a bunch of ships, but the killing blow was Joker.
Those that took the old machines as gods.
That doesn't explain why you
That fits
used my
perfect,
armor
actually.
to
Yeah,
fix
right?
yourself.
It's a great... the mod list that I'm using, obviously don't do it
But
for
why
your
didn't you fix
insanity
it
run,
sooner?
but the
Or
mod
with
list I'm
something
using
else?
is in the description down below.
No data available.
I love that. That's like a little touch of humanity there. Like, he's like, so you repaired yourself using my armor. Why did you use my armor? It's like, we decided to do that. It's like, but why? Like, what other reason did you have? And it's like, we can't. I don't know what you mean.
I'd like to find
And
out
it
more
can't
about
talk about it because
We
it's
are building a consensus.
kind of emotional.
Please try again later.
It did an emotional
to get
thing,
back
and
to
it's a
work.
geth.
Acknowledge.
It can't do emotional things, right? I spat a little there. I'm sorry. That was gross. I apologize. Yeah, no, I like the way that, for the most part, I like the way this mod list is played out. There have been a couple of interesting things, such as the fact that sometimes when we come back from missions and have like the mission briefing, essentially,
Gabby, you'd say the Normandy is a she, not a he. Right?
when I go to Shepard slides around when I go to select which
And Evie's a
options
she.
there are.
Tally's definitely a she.
What are you getting at, Kenneth?
I'm just saying I'm feeling a wee bit threatened here. A lot of female energy, and I'm just one man.
You're such a dick.
See? Look where your mind went. I've got to watch out for myself.
Donnelly. Never changed, Donnelly.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
I'm just seeing
Have
how
you
you
got
do.
time to talk?
I really need to clean
Alright.
up. Talk to you later.
Bye-bye. I could talk to Zaid, but I kind of don't want to. Because he's told me all the stories he's going to tell me, you know what I mean? Let's go do Jacob's mission then. Where is Jacob's mission? Help Jacob in the Rosetta Nebula. Zoom. Two was kind of weird for me because one was heavily focused on the Reaper, and now we get to fight another red herring enemy. Yeah. This is what I mean. Like, two is a phenomenally written, enclosed story, right? But it didn't feel like it had as much bearing on the galaxy as 1 and obviously 3 did. 3 obviously has the most bearing on the galaxy because you're literally trying to save it. But 1 felt like a galaxy-wide threat. This one feels like a potential galaxy-wide threat, but not yet. I might have been loving this minigame.
Coming around for a second patrol. Looking for
Probe launched. I have found something.
We'll come back to that. That's not what we're doing. We'll do side quests once we've done loyalty quests.
Probe away.
If you guys had to pick only one follower for the rest of the games and no romance, who would you pick? It's Garrus. It's always Garrus. 10 times out of 10, it is Garrus. He's my boy. He's my bestest boy, and I will love him forever.
Probe away.
1, actually. The story of 1 was the best, was a perfect setup. Yeah. 1 built out really, really well. Also, you are never ever, in the whole series, there is never a moment that goes harder for me than you exist because we allow it. You will end because we demand it. The first time I saw the cutscene where you talk to Sovereign, and
Probe away. Something on our sensors.
the first time we meet Sovereign, and he's just like, "What are you? What do you think you're doing? You are literally nothing to me. I have no, like, you're a bug, and you'll die like a bug." And it's like, what do you mean? Huh? the story we got would work better if we got a 4th game. We are going to get a 4th game. They are still working on it, as far as I'm aware. My information could be old, but I'm pretty sure we're still getting a 4th game. I really, really hope it's good. I really, really hope it's good. I will remain cautiously optimistic about it because I love this franchise, as it's clear that you do too, as does Hexic. Yeah, I hope it's good. I hope it's good. I'll be a little sad if it's not, but...
I have run a scan of the ship.
Sorry, keep telling me, Edie, I just need to swap out.
But there may be useful technology or information still inside.
Okay, put on your... Why did you guys immediately switch to pistols? We have bigger and better guns. Let's use those. Yeah. Are you, for my information, Dank, are you streaming or recording your Insanity runs, or are you just playing them for fun?
Survived impact, but it's been years.
It's a big ship. Reminds me of Subnautica, which I haven't played for a long time, but I mean,
looks like it was stripped after the crash.
Oh, they end it in 4 instead
to get
of
a
3.
beacon
The
up
4th
as soon
one.
as possible.
Here's what I will say. Well, here's what I'll say, Dank. I hope you're right. I don't want Shepard back. I love Shepard. I adore Shepard. I don't want him back. His story was told.
Along with this anymore.
But yes, that is the rumor that I have heard as well, Hexic.
They don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
That sounds like it went well. Well, let's go have a look inside, shall we? Exciting. I always hate this one. It's icky.
Look she gives when she's... It's sure easier now. What's the harm? We're stuck here.
This mission gives me the ick in such a major way. It plays Garrus Iliara though, yeah, I mean, a game, I would love 4 to be a game where we get to choose a species to play as. They ended his story with 3 and the Reaper's story too. Yeah, exactly. I don't know what threat you're going to come up with to match the Reapers, do you know what I mean?
Sarah? Suzanne? My god, I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember, can think straight. They have to hurry.
That's the question, Dank. This is why I'm concerned. If they revive him, what's he fighting? Who's he fighting? The cat? From Andromeda?
Expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up
Reapers in another universe that didn't get wiped out.
Captain Fairchild
Please
knew
no.
this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him.
This is, yeah. There's some grossness that happens in this. In fact, kind of a trigger warning for people who have never played this game.
Repeat.
It gets
Toxology alert. Danger of
bad.
rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically
Mostly just
incompatible with human
implied,
physiology.
but
Override.
like
Beacon resumed.
it's
Pause
not good.
time 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours.
I don't mean like
From
the
the look of
writing's
it, this
bad. I
beacon's
mean
been
it's
here a
just
while. Why would they wait years to
gross.
signal?
I love the Reaper's concept
Pause
and just
in
ending
beacon
wars with
protocol.
wars. Yeah.
8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command
Like
protocols.
people in real life
Other
wishing an
flag
asteroid would
issues,
hit the Earth to
unsafe
reset everything.
acceleration,
That's pretty much the
local
Reapers.
food and neural decay.
That is very much
Beacon
the energy.
activation protocols.
Okay. I'm sure they'll invent new lore about the Reapers. We're just servant of another machine race or something dumb like that. If something works, why not milk it? Look, they better not. Let's not do that. The Reapers were the galaxy-ending threat. We can't have a bigger... Like, they worked for Jeff. in finance.
Who's in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
They already did that with the Leviathan
Captain
DLC.
Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo
have seen
Gernsback
devs
made an
throughout the war
unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity,
yeah, they explain what they are and doing what you
damage to investment
yeah.
and crew.
Look, retcon is not out of the world of possibility, but yeah, I think
Local
we're good
food
with what
impairs
the
brain
Reapers
functions?
are and what they've done.
What are the effects?
We don't need to do much.
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora,
threatening the galaxy that
regardless
someone
of
else can take care of.
decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Why wasn't the
If you
beacon
eat the
activated
food, you
before
forget
now?
who you are.
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours. Following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback, activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Come on, let's get going.
You know what would be a good fourth
father
story
had
if
a
the protagonist is
working beacon, but didn't
Javik
signal
because
for
he's
almost
basically
9
shepherd of
years.
everyone he knew died.
Maybe that neural decay effect.
Yeah.
Avoiding it for a decade seems unlikely.
I know some people don't like it. I think Javik is probably the best addition they have made to a game through DLC. A prequel with him would be amazing. A prequel, yeah. Honestly, a prequel in the end times of the Prothean Empire would be so interesting. Edie and Joker have now repopulated the entire universe and everyone's
The
cyborgs.
leader
That's
said
just the
someone
synthesis
would come.
ending.
He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
You okay, hun?
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we
Javik is
can
great.
go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them. So they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Sorry for shoving you.
Hunters,
It was just to save
They
you.
won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape! Up front!
This always feels bad as well because these guys are just like people who wanted to go home. But went a little crazy with it.
On guard!
Making food and stuff that they're supposed to eat. Okay, hey.
Taking heavy fire! Nice trip! Got him!
Let me heal up a little bit. We good?
That wasn't neural decay. They were feral.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost it. We need to find someone who can make sense of this.
Yeah, there was some salvage, it seemed like, somewhere. I saw salvage pop up. There it is. Yeah, Javik is... Yeah, that is the gun you get in the Omega DLC in 3. Yeah, it's, so, like I say, the mod list basically... So, here is where I was accused of cheating, which is totally fair. I just... The way it went about... this is a bit of a controversy because I wound up kicking someone from stream because they were being very rude about it. But they were also quite a rude person anyway. I gave them a chance and, yeah. In Mass Effect, in this mod list, Mass Effect 1 and 2 ports games from the other games into it, right? So Mass Effect 1 gets all the guns from 2 and 3. Mass Effect 2 gets all the guns from 3 and 1. In Mass Effect 2, as you can see, they are solid, but they're not like too overpowered. In Mass Effect 1, the guns were very, very powerful, and so it made the game a little bit easier. Which is why I said to you to not worry about
Tech's wearing out.
doing this for your insanity run, because it will make it feel a little bit too simple in Mass Effect 1. But yeah, because I'm playing through for story and things like that, I wasn't worried about it. We were just playing for fun. Because I love this game, and I wanted to try out the mod list.
The beach group. I need answers.
But then, yeah, this person got very angry about the fact that I had such a strong gun and was cheating, and I was like, okay, hey dude, chill out. But yeah,
they're clearly docile, but in the same uniform remnants as those who attacked us.
One of the things that, speaking of uniforms, one of the other things I love that the mod list does is it puts everyone in Mass Effect 1 and 2 in like the Cerberus uniforms and the Alliance uniforms from Mass Effect 3. So when you encounter Cerberus, they look like Cerberus rather than just random people. It also puts like some of the mercenaries in Blue Sun's gear, Eclipse gear. Yeah, absolutely. Mods are perfectly fine, you know what I mean? Particularly in a single-player game. Do what you want to do. I don't recommend it in a multiplayer game, but yeah.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent?
Fallout New Vegas. Now that's a game I've not played in a long time.
But the woman on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
The story.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop. Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been
do I have a mod to fix Kai Lang? He's terrible.
How long? Like that wasn't obvious enough.
So I think one of the mods that I have doesn't fix Kai Lang, but I think it makes him a little bit more interesting, if I remember correctly. I don't know for certain that I do, but I do have some mods that affect Kai Lang. There are mods available to you that you might want to check out that change one of these two companions to be Kai Lang. So, which kind of gives it a little bit more gravitas. I always mod Fallout, for example, but not story-breaking mods, just more Ease of Life mods. Yeah.
What the hell?
Do what you want in
Somebody
Fallout, you know what I mean?
Push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
Yes. It's an effigy. That's not even borderline worship, it's worship. Oh, yeah, for sure. It's messed up and gross. This is one of the more interestingly written loyalty missions, I think, but it is also one of the ones that make me the most uncomfortable because it is gross.
Well, that would make them hate him. Maybe
he does what he does, and did what he did, and that you're expected to just kind of like, oh, but don't kill him, Jacob, because, you know.
Please, here, you could end it.
Hello.
You have his face, but you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read, but this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
We got you.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty.
I also like dark stories like this, yeah.
A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
Yeah, that's messed up. I like Dark Stories. Same with Boone's story in New Vegas, if you know it. I do. Boone's story is, like, really well put together.
It was a command material, and it got to him. Couldn't keep the crew in line without violence.
It didn't stop there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Yeah,
we haven't seen any other officers. He killed
messed
them?
up.
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
So that he could control it.
Does it say why he separated the men and the women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish.
Do I have a favorite
Maybe the men
romance?
got violent early on, but from the state of this place,
that's a really
I'd say
good
the
question.
Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard, I don't see any justification.
My favorite romance in Mass Effect. I love the Bethesda, but boy oh boy, do they need to get rid of the creation engine. No, it's so old and outdated and it lacks a lot of stuff. Yeah, 100%, man. Bethesda have a lot of stuff that they need to deal with. My favorite... So there's my favorite romance, and then there's the romance that I always choose. My favorite romance is Jack. Is it? Yeah, it is. My favorite romance is Jack. Because it has the most profound effect on both of them. Right? And I think that's awesome. I think it's really well written and carefully written. It's not written in a way to make it seem like she needs a man to be able to be okay. It's very clear that she needs a person who cares about her, who listens to her, and who is willing to ride through the bad stuff with her to be okay. And I think it's a damn shame that that isn't explored more in Mass Effect 3 if she makes it through. The one I always go with is Liara, because she is ride or die from 1 through 3. Me too, the Satu scene in the Citadel, put the S rank for me. Yeah, it's great.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Great.
Nothing. But it seems like the right call.
That's the one
If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon?
Yeah, that's the one I like the most, but Liara is the one that I think fits
the signal
best.
wasn't sent until now.
If that makes sense.
I'm starting to see why.
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this.
You are correct.
I need to find this man.
Well, then let's go find this man. Everyone run away. This thing's going to explode. Jacob, I need you to get out of my way, mate. Okay, alright. I'm doing Liara with Femship.
God damn it. It's really him. Just got free. He's covering his ass.
The old corpse has been posed, like a warning. The new ones were left where they fell.
The hunters started fighting back.
Yep. Yeah, Liara is, I think, like I say, the most fitting romance, but I think...
You're done!
Thanks for the spoilers, guys. Just joking, I've never played the DLCs, but I really should do it. Citadel is... Javik is the best thing added to the game from DLC.
He had plenty of choices.
I'm not including the ending fix, because that was just them finishing the game, in my opinion. But the Citadel DLC is the best DLC. 100%. Citadel is the best DLC in the game. In the series. Leviathan is a pretty close second, in my opinion, but thanks for the spoilers, guy. Yeah. But yeah, no, I think Leviathan gives the most story. But I think and Javik is the best character addition. But I think the Citadel just gives you what you want from the game. And I can't really say it clearer than that. It really ties it up. Is Leviathan the one where you play down the ocean? Yes. No, he's only joking. Dank, don't worry about it. We regularly discuss things. Yes, that the Leviathan is the one where you go in the ocean and you discover the truth behind the Reapers. You discover what you know, how the Reapers came to be.
Here we go.
A lot of recoil on this gun.
Charge him up!
The three best for Citadel, Leviathan, and Shadow Broker. Yeah. In terms of like story content, yeah, 100%.
He had his fun, and now he wants out.
I know of the DLCs, but I never played more than maybe 2 of them. I am already spoiled. Yeah. At this point, I imagine if you're a big fan of Mass Effect and you haven't played parts of it, you probably know how they go, though, because that's just the way things work. But yeah, Citadel, Leviathan, and Shadowbroker. In that order, probably. Firewalker's fine. They were just trying to see if they could do something with the Mako system.
No shield.
They were trying to make, and we'll see it because it's DLC for this game, so we will play through it at some point. But it was just them trying to see, like, could we make the Mako work? And it's better than the Mako. Let's be so for real and honest. It is better than the Mako, but it is still. It's just a bit of a slog.
It took years to train my guards. I'm afraid you'll have to fight them to rescue me.
You've also read the pocket books and started to read the comics.
This thing is not my father.
Yeah. You actually started reading them, because I know you picked them up, but you've actually started reading them now, because that's good. I hope you have fun with them. I have fun. They're not all of the comics are created equal. Some are definitely better than others, but like on the whole, they're great. I like them a lot. I like the Mako more because it's like wet cardboard and it gets destroyed easily. I mean, the Mako is fun. It handles like a cow in a shopping trolley, but it is fun.
Hostile combat drone.
Ow. Okay, that's bad. Okay.
Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
Well, I'm glad you're getting into it properly, Hexic. Making needs more love. It ain't that bad, guys. Look, I love the Mako. I will always love the Mako. But it does handle like a cow in a shopping trolley. It is so difficult to drive, and you wind up having to try and mantle up mountains, which is not ideal. Under any circumstances. So yeah, and the Firewalker thing. Well, I can't remember what it's called actually. The ship from Firewalker. Oh, the Mako is. Yeah, the Firewalker's built like wet cardboard. Yeah, it is. It is a lot easier to destroy. It's like a shopping
You're
cart with
here.
one of the wheels.
I knew a real
off.
squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've got to have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior, waiting for a chance to signal us.
Hammerhead, yes, that's the one.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you're acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this
Yeah,
look better to
Hammerhead.
anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
So, you mean hovering? I know you mean hovering, but hoovering means vacuuming to me. So I'm just picturing the Hammerhead running around being like, picking up all the dust.
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
Yeah.
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance. Like an instinct.
Yeah, no, I know what you meant, man.
Pure authority
I just
was
really enjoyed that
easy
image.
At first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all
Not
went
hard,
wrong.
Paragon.
But when the
I
beacon was
take
ready,
renegade
revealing what
options
happened
when they
didn't
make
seem like
sense.
a good idea.
So we just did Miranda's loyalty mission, and I did shoot the box down and snap the guy's neck because it was very clear that that guy was about to attack us, and we were in a rush. So I do that one. I do the one in Morden's mission always, and I always throw the guy out the window because that one's funny. But yeah, I tend towards Paragon, but sometimes I take Renegade when it makes sense to me.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down
Every
and joining
renegade
the
action to
rulers.
accept punching the reporter.
That was before the hunters,
Yeah,
of
no,
course.
it doesn't make sense.
Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before.
I mean,
odd weather.
If they revert to
Maybe some
base
just adapted
instinct,
a little
which
too
is what
well.
we're talking about,
And if you
a lot
treat
of the
them
time
like
they'll
animals,
be,
big shock. They become animals.
Yeah. Basically what Jacob said. I always see him as brutal to his enemies, but kind and sometimes sarcastic to his civilians. Yeah.
You didn't feel
I mean, that's
any
a real solid way to play
responsibility
him.
to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
We can help these people. Cerberus can have ships here in days and pull everyone out.
He's not worth the fuel to haul him out or the air he's breathing. He's damn lucky I don't think he's even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
He's gonna
We'll
go to
secure
prison
him for an
for it.
alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I did the best I could.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
Well done, Miranda. Also, because he's got the Cerberus like shotgun pistol, if he had fired on his dad, that would have been brutal. Did you recently play Mass Effect, or you played it then when it came out? Oh, I played Mass Effect first day. Like actually no, not first day. I didn't play Mass Effect 1 straight away. I don't know how long you're online today, Kastian, but I need to make some food and your stomach is screaming. If I don't make it back in time, wish you a good day and I'll see you on Thursday. Yeah, no stress. We're probably going to go for another hour. Maybe, depending on my foot. Half an hour, hopefully minimum. I'm going to get up in a second, go to the loo and do some stuff. But you go get some food, my friend. Yeah, so I played Mass Effect after I watched Zero Punctuation's review for it, because he reviewed it fairly favorably, which he doesn't always tend to do. At least at the time, he definitely didn't do. And I liked Knights of the Old Republic, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go see what this is about, and I fell in love with it. How many? You just recently played it. This is my 18th playthrough, I think. I just recently played it, and it surprised me how many famous people have got a voice set in it. Oh yeah. Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about. Oh god.
Alliance ships are inbound to secure Captain Taylor and his
I may have just broken the game.
We'll be long gone by the time they get here.
Don't even give them the taillights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob,
yeah,
if I had leaked
so
the
good.
information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
But you knew about it.
Nothing goes through this ship. My ship.
Sorry about the
without a report
flashiness.
to
I don't
you.
know what's going on there.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did. But I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine. You didn't forward it.
Why are we flickering like that?
I did.
I apologize to anyone. Look away if you have light sensitivity,
Figures.
like
Who else
flickering
could get
light
into Cerberus
sensitivity, because
channels?
this is a lot.
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered.
This is Cerberus. They should be able to
Sending
fix
this
this,
along seemed like
this
keeping an
technical
old
issue.
promise. I keep
yes.
my promises.
Yeah, the
Miranda,
Lancer is
we'll
also in.
discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
I'll show you the cabinet in a minute and show you what guns have got ported in.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this?
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know.
Played the game where they meet.
Requires a better man than
Is Andromeda worth playing? Really good question.
Come on, we've got work to do.
I say yes.
Shepard, thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
I say yes, and the reason I say yes is play Mass Effect Andromeda for the game that it is, and by that what I mean is play it like a game that is set with loose ties to Mass Effect. Do not play it like the next game in the Mass Effect franchise, because it isn't that. Play it like it is a play it like it is an RPG set in space. The action stuff, if you like the action from Mass Effect 2 and 3, it's better in my opinion. Yeah, that's what I'll say on that. So these are the guns that I have ported in from the mods. Obviously the Avenger, Vindicator already existed. The Mattock, the Collector Assault Rifle, the Heavy Collector Rifle, the Halberd, the Harrier from Cerberus, the M7 Lancer, the Feiston, the Valkyrie, which is what I'm currently using, and the Harrier is in there twice for some reason, but that's okay. And then there is in shotguns, you've got the Eviscerator. And the Disciple. I am using all the N7 stuff, so I'm doing that. Sniper rifle wise, we get the Black Widow, the Indra, the Valiant, and the Raptor. Submachine gun, you get a Collector SMG, the Geth SMG, the Hornet. We get the Eagle, the Buck, the Paladin, and the Talon. And then we get the... I don't think... Is there much that actually got... oh, there's the Collector Cannon, which I haven't used, and the Geth Prime Cannon, which I haven't used. I'm mostly just using the N7 weapons. But yeah, no, Mass Effect Andromeda is a good game. It is a good game. It took a little while to become a good game. I will tell you that. It had a lot of bugs when it first started. It had a lot of bugs. It just...
Thanks for diverting to the Gernsback, Shepard.
It took a minute to get there, but I think it's worth playing.
Mess. And don't worry, it will not affect how I do my job. It's over.
I'm interested in getting to know you better.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Commander.
Alright, I'm going to quickly pause and give you guys... Hang on, let me decide if I'm doing anything here. No, I'm not. I'm going to quickly pause while I go to the loo and fill up my water bottle, but while I do that, let's give you... look into the Batarians.
In the early 2160s,
no, we've done the
Alliance
look
began.
Into the Drell.
2 centuries ago, the Hanar helped 375,000 members of the Drell race migrate to the Hanar homeworld Kaje to escape the environmental extermination that had claimed the remaining 11 billion Drell. Nearly all Drell demonstrate tremendous loyalty to their famously reclusive saviors. The intimacy of their relationship, expressed in a formal socio-political alliance called the Compact, also results in extremely close personal relations, in which some Drell actually learn Hanar's soul names. While most Drell reside on Kaje, some assist Hanar off-world as envoys, researchers, co-investors, wayfarers, assassins, or otherwise, eager to help their saviors. For a century, galactic wisdom has held that behind any high-ranking Hanar hides a resourceful and fanatically devoted Drell. The omnivorous reptilian Drell possess an average lifespan of 85 galactic standard years. Having evolved on an arid planet, Drell face serious illness on the Hanar homeworld, especially Kepral's syndrome, a fatal bacterial lung disease.
Now you've learned all about the Drell. Yeah, cool. Right, thank you for the patience there. Let us see if anyone else wants to chat. Oh, well, actually, we'll go. Oh, first things first, let's do the... Any messages? Glad you're okay from Kate Bowman. Shepard, I called in some favors and found out how to get you and what you're working on. We've got a big celebration planned for the anniversary of you and the others saving Terra Nova. Last year we added a memorial for you too. I guess that was premature, huh? I figure finding out who's attacking colonies is why you had to go undercover, so I won't invite you to come give a speech or anything. But I wanted you to know that all of us living on the colonies are worried about what's happening in the Terminus systems, and I'm really glad you're there to help. There's a lot of crazy military talk going around. I'm glad someone's there who's not going to take the easy way out. Thanks. Commander Shepard, I've come to have a lot of balls in flight, as you humans say. It brought to my attention that you're still around, working on something secret. Frankly, I hope that whatever you do keeps you far away from Noveria this time, but if you must come back and, upset the fruit cart, let me know and I'll clear a path for you for old time's sake. Oh, Lorik became the administrator. I forgot about that. That's really cool. Commander Shepard, Udina said this would reach you. I wanted you to know that I haven't forgotten what you did for me at the day those crazy biotics took me hostage. You talked them down and you got me off that ship alive. I won't lie to you. I took this job for the pull and the power. I saw the biotics issue as a stepping stone to something good to put on my resume. And I was wrong. We all serve humanity in our own way. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm going to see to it that humanity reaches its potential with a minimum of bloodshed. I'm getting letters of thanks from L2 Biotics who just received their reparations. Those letters should really be coming to you, and I just thought you should know. Good luck. I've taken some political heat, so I don't know that any offer to help you would ever be useful, but if you need me, I won't let you down. From Oriana. I hope this is the right Commander Shepard. I'm Oriana. My sister only told me a little, but I don't think it occurred to her that I'm as smart as she is. I poked around a little and found an information broker who got me this address. I got to thank her, but I never got to thank you for helping me. My parents don't really understand it, but I know how much Miranda did. How many little things over the years were her looking out for me. I'm not going to tell them. I still want to go to school and get some degrees, but I wanted you to know that I know you saved me. I had a guardian angel all these years. I don't know if my sister has anybody. She said that she's working for you, and it was pretty clear that you were doing something dangerous. Make sure she comes back alive, okay? P.S. Don't tell her I sent you this. It would just make her angry. P.P.S. Miranda, quit looking at Shepard's messages. Oh, don't act like you don't. That's what I would do. Love that. Alarms rang throughout the Solarian system of Antolin yesterday when an alien ship bearing a strong AI signature triggered fears of a Geth attack. Raincoat Turwin, directors of near-orbital security, explained, when evidence of powerful AI heuristics was detected on board, our security forces thought it was the vanguard of a Geth invasion. However, we consulted Quarian scientific advisors who assured us that the signals failed to match any known Geth signature. According to Turwin, the biggest surprise came next. The ship's intelligence then communicated with us. It asked us to calculate the value of pi to the first quadrillion digits. Some 20 questions followed after that, all of them beyond our realm of expertise. We're currently awaiting advice from outside consultants before proceeding. As yet, the ship matches no known alien species. Do I hate Jacob like the community does? No. I don't...
The elusive man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing.
I have kind of no strong feelings about Jacob. I like him. I think he's a good man trying to do good, working for bad people. But I think his story's fine. It's not the most solid, but...
The stuff with Jacob's dad, it's bullshit, right? Because it looked like bullshit to me.
It is bullshit, Joker.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
Yeah,
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
I'm a staunch Caden defender. Always have been, always will be. I'm not as staunchly a Jacob defender, but I am a Jacob defender. I don't think there are any terribly written characters in Mass Effect, in my opinion. Like, I think they're all fine. They hate him because he cheats on you in 3. Yes, and... Oh, we've already talked to you. We know what you've got going on. Let's go talk to Thane. Actually, let's go see if there's any news in here. He does. But also, you can cheat on him in 3. You know what I mean? Like, it's...
Do you need something?
You're off saving the world, and he's
later.
Not sure what's
I'd
happening
like to consider what we've already discussed.
I should go.
It happens. I don't approve of it. The only one I dislike is Kai Lang. Have you read the book about Kai Lang? Let's go see if Miranda wants to actually talk. Because the book about Kai Lang does give him a little bit more backstory. It would work better if he was a previous crewmate.
What can I do for you?
And if he had turned out to be Jacob, I'd be okay with it.
I've been meaning to speak with you, in fact.
Okay. What's up?
I wanted to apologize. I didn't fully believe you'd be up to the task, and it seems I was wrong. Frankly, based on what I've seen, I wish Cerberus had recruited you earlier.
I trust you. But I don't trust Cerberus. Your experiments crossed the line.
They killed a lot of folks in the
All
first
the time,
game.
yes. But I recall a Spectre who crossed a few lines while hunting down Saren and the Geth.
All the
And we'd
lines
be
I
lucky
crossed
to
were
have
just
you.
ignoring
Too
the red
many
tape.
join us out of simple
I didn't kill
xenophobia.
anyone.
We need
Or
more
run
people here for the right reasons.
Experiments on people.
What was Cerberus trying to prove by experimenting on children like Jack?
A mistake, no
Just don't like
question.
his design.
Not
He looks
mine.
so out of place and
and one
uses
that
a
was
sword when
corrected
there are
once
better
we
weapons in
discovered
the
the
galaxy.
extent of the
Sure.
experiments being performed.
I saw your bases years ago. You were using Rachni, Thorian
Shepard also
creepers,
becomes
even
a bit
husks
dumb
to
whenever
make
he
your own
appears.
army.
A little bit, yeah, he
The
does.
husks were already dead. The Thorian creatures were mindless, and the Rachni were abandoned once we understood their intelligence. We weren't breeding an army, we were breeding expendable shock troops for high-risk scenarios. How many soldiers died in Saren's attack on Eden Prime? How many would have lived if we'd had just a dozen Rachni soldiers on our side?
I mean, it doesn't really... It's not really defensible. So, I understand that you're trying because you have to justify that you've been working for them your whole life. Yeah. Kai Leng's biggest problem is that Kai Leng is written to be a badass character, and the way they had to try and make him a badass character was by making Shepard less badass. And that's what kind of went wrong there. Is you went, oh, he's a badass and he's scary. Rather than making him overcome Shepard being smart, like being the Shepard we know, he just kind of makes some
With your
stupid
intelligence, you
choices.
could have landed any job you
And
wanted.
it's like, oh, well,
Why choose this?
why would he do that?
Because I still envy the time Morden spent with the Special Tasks Group, working with people as smart as he was. Cerberus never tells me that something is impossible. They give me my resources and say do it. And they've given you even more. A
Yeah,
new
I'm
life,
grateful
a new
to
ship,
Cerberus,
the
but-
elusive man's personal attention.
The best thing he did was to put you on my squad.
You'd have done fine without me. I may not have believed it
I mean,
before, but I don't have
that's
what
true,
you do.
it'd have been fine,
That
but-
fire that makes someone willing to follow you into hell itself.
For those of you complaining, see, there are still
My
some
father got me
gratuitous
the best
butt
jeans
shots.
money could buy. Guess it wasn't enough.
You always bring up your genetic tailoring. It really bothers you, doesn't it?
This is what I am, Shepard. I can't hide it. The intelligence, the looks, even the biotics.
But
He
you
paid
chose
for
what
all
to
of
do
that.
with it.
Every one of your accomplishments is due to your skill. The only things I can take credit for are my mistakes.
You're not coasting on good genes, Miranda. Your ability and your dedication speak for
Like
themselves.
what they did to Ghost in the new COD games, instead of
Thank you,
finding
Commander.
us finding him a
I
badass,
appreciate
the
that.
game tells us he is. Yeah, right?
I should get back to work, but thank you for coming by. Commander.
You have a minute,
There's a
Miranda?
lot to do, Shepard.
I'll let you
Of
work.
course, Commander.
Yeah, exactly. Like, show don't tell. Have Kai Leng legitimately best Shepard, and then you're like, okay, Kai Leng's a problem, rather than
Shepard,
just
Commander.
having Shepard kind of do
I'd
some
like to
dumb
find
stuff.
out more about you.
Specify.
I've never encountered a Geth that had more than animal intelligence.
We are a unique hardware platform. Most mobile platforms can run up to 100 programs. This platform can run over 1,000 at once.
So Geth have to be networked to get enough computing power for intelligence.
Yes.
Yeah,
The
I know.
creators
What a
wrote
waste of
Geth
Troy Baker.
programs for specific tasks.
I
Construction,
mean, he does the best
protection,
with him, but he
domestic
doesn't say
services.
much. Is the main
However, they allowed self-optimization. Early software builds discovered that multiple hardware platforms sharing resources were often more effective. As peer networks expanded, our cognition improved. Eventually, we woke up.
So I'm talking
thing. Thane
to
also
1,000
punches him
programs,
even though he has a gun.
but not
That
1,000
is also true.
personalities.
Yeah.
Each individual is equivalent
Some
to one of
choices
your
are made
virtual intelligence
around Kai.
programs. Together, we form a single Gestalt intellect, what you refer to as Legion. As individual programs, we are no more than your software. Only when we share data do we become more.
That's very cool.
You're more sophisticated than the average Geth.
Yes,
He's the Shepherd
we are
of
networked
Geths,
within our own hardware,
which I love.
capable of operating alone.
Geth is the plural.
We are still connected to the greater network for data sharing.
How many other Geth are like you?
None. This platform was built to operate within organic space. This task was not suited for a network. Geth installed in mobile platforms always operate in networks. However, most Geth remain within server hubs.
The hubs on Vermeer improve the performance of Geth near them. How do they work?
They are akin to organic cities. A hub can run millions of Geth in communion. If you destroyed them, it is likely the number of heretics you killed was much higher than you imagined.
So you're in contact with the rest of the Geth right now?
Only when we require access to data not stored within this platform. If you want to convey a message to the Geth, we serve as a terminal.
What kind of data do you share?
Does the Geth story work for you? Do you? Yeah, I do.
Sensor recordings.
I do.
Legion is attempting to access the ship's FTL comm system.
I think
Shall I allow it through my firewalls?
Go ahead, Edie.
Our oldest log is time-stamped from Creator Year 2463.
It's more nuanced than I think
moon, roughly
the game allows
years
for.
Ago. The oldest audiovisual record dates from 15 years after that.
Because, like, what happened to them was awful, but they responded in kind with awful. And, like, I think the old Quarians were in the wrong, and I think the old Geth became like the old Quarians. I think new Geth-like Legion, I think are perfectly fine, and I think Quarians are perfectly fine. I think it's one of those situations where, like, people fighting for so long, you never consider the possibilities of anything else. But yeah, I consider Geth people.
Are our networks secure, Edie? Legion had to go through you.
I have never interfaced with another machine intelligence. Legion is 1,000 voices talking at once. What it contacted was beyond my comprehension. A mind the size of a galactic arm.
How do you maintain stability without other minds to interact
First
with?
time I played through it, the ending I chose was
more difficult than others.
Synergy.
Can you replay something for me?
Recording timestamped from Creator Year 2485, 18th day of Loonshal, New Moon.
Mistress, Hala Dama. Unit has an inquiry.
What is it, 431?
Do these units have a soul?
Who taught you that word?
We learned it ourselves. It appears
And this is the moment.
16 times in the scroll of ancestors.
Only Quarians have souls. You're a mechanism.
Recording ends.
Was that the first time a Geth asked if
You
it had a
chose
soul?
destroy because you don't trust the Star Trek.
It was
and
the
that's
first time a creator became frightened when we asked.
That's interesting, but I must get back to my duties.
We will remain here.
Yeah, I don't know what I actually don't know what I'm going to choose for this run through. I'm not going to lie to you. Because I do not know what I would consider to be okay.
So, Gabby, what do you think of our new Quarian boss?
Hush, she's right over there.
Ah, she can't hear us with her head in that bucket. Don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful bucket. The whole suit is lovely, quite snug in all the right places.
Donnelly, you're a pig.
I can hear you. Huh.
But don't ever change, but you're a pig.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I may need your help. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason. I'm scared, Shepard.
Nobody who knows you could believe you'd betray your people, Tally.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
That's the thing I just
Nobody
said.
who knows you could believe.
But thanks. I appreciate
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy.
You did? I got an email about it.
I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse
I hate the
himself
politics
from
of
judgment.
Tally's.
I can't
like,
even imagine
and I
what
want to
he's
be clear.
thinking right
I
now.
love them because they're very well written.
The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
So, my view, the reason I view, I understand what you're saying, Dank, about Tally's romance. I view it differently. I can never romance Tally, and it's because we know her in all 3 games. That being that when you meet her in Mass Effect 1, she just seems like a kind of lost kid who has just been out on pilgrimage, and she seems... Liara does seem young and naive. I want to be clear about that as well. But Liara seems like she's at least seen the world, dealt with some things, whereas Tally seems just more naive, more like childlike. And so it feels like trying to romance your younger sister to me, and that's why I feel differently about it.
So you have no idea why they're accusing you?
None. The specifics of charges like this are rarely discussed on open channels. I won't know any more until I get to the flotilla.
So how does the trial work? How soon do we need to get you there?
They'll wait a reasonable period of
She
time
did become
for
a badass
me to come
in
and
2.
defend
Liara
myself.
became a badass in 2.
Eventually,
Both of them became
if I
badass in
don't
2,
show
to
up,
be fair.
they'll try me in absentia. As for how it works, it's less formal than an Earth trial or something you'd see on the Citadel. We're family. This is just the worst kind of family meeting.
What happens if you're convicted?
Like I said, exile. The specifics are up to the judges. If it's deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive a small ship and supplies. Not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant fleet again.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
So no prison.
When you
no
first
death
meet her
penalty?
into, it's very much so supposed
We
to
don't
mirror
have the spare resources
Venezia
for
from the
long-term
first game.
incarceration. Monitored work detail is more effective. And we don't have enough people to afford executions. An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back to the fleet.
How often is someone from the fleet charged with treason?
Which is nice. Do you know what I mean?
rare.
It's like you don't
Must
get
be
punished for
something
the
that
sins
affects
of
the
your
entire
your
flotilla,
parents,
not
but at
just
the same
one ship.
time,
The most recent one was Anora Vanya Vasilani, an engineer who handed over fleet defense schematics to the Batarians. She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our systems, but they passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
Was she convicted?
No. She made a suicide run on the pirate gang. She destroyed them before they could attack the fleet. She was pardoned posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
We won't let that happen.
Okay,
Tally.
let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship.
I've never romanced Garrus. I don't
didn't
play
think there
female
would be time
Shepard.
for you to help. Thank you, Shepard.
And the
I'll
reason I don't play
program
Fem
Normandy
Shep
with
is
the
because
flotilla's current
I always
location. The admirals
play
will be
male
waiting for
characters,
us.
and it's just because it's easier for me to like get in their mindset. Do you know what I mean? It's easy for me to roleplay because I am male. And I don't think I've actually properly watched Garrus's romance. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's great.
The elusive man wishes to speak to you in the deep room.
I know he does, but I don't like the elusive man. I think he's a butthead.
Change of plans, Commander. Urgent message coming in from the elusive man.
Fine.
Patching him in through the comm room.
Fine, I'll go talk to him. See what he has to say. What do you want?
Patching the elusive man through, Commander.
But yeah, I just don't tend to play female presenting characters.
Shepard, we caught a break. I intercepted a distress call from a Turian patrol. They stumbled onto a collector ship beyond the Corliss system. The Turians were wiped out, but not before they crippled the collector vessel. I need you to board that ship and get some hard data on the collectors. Find us a way to get to their homeworld.
How did they disable
Hard
it?
to imagine how a Turian patrol could take out a
I mean, they've
collector
got
ship.
Phoenix cannons, so...
Reports indicate the hull's intact, but all systems seem to be offline. They could be making repairs as we speak. I'm not saying it won't be dangerous, but We can't let an opportunity like this slip by.
If they had a patrol out there, why aren't the Turians sending a recon team in?
They will, eventually. But I intercepted the transmissions. In the meantime, we're feeding them false reports. You're close enough that you can be in and out before the Turians learn the truth.
Are you sure this information is good?
Information is my weapon, Shepard. It's good.
I guess
Send me the coordinates and I'll take care of it.
Already sent. Once you're aboard the ship, establish an uplink with Edie. She'll mine their data for information regarding the Omega-4 relay. Good luck, Shepard.
Thanks, Dad.
Punched in. Let's go find us a collector ship.
I love that Jacob's choices are just like burp, burp. I play male when it's an established character like Witcher 3, so I play male because he's in the on the cover. Sure, I get that. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm so sorry. No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. I wanted to sneeze, but it didn't happen. Yeah, we'll go for combat drone. Attack drone. And then you can take overload. Heavy overload. Cool. I also always let Caden die because it actually is the ME3 trailer, not him.
We have a visual on the collector ship, Commander.
Very low emissions. Passive infrared temperatures suggest most systems are offline.
I consider Caden and Garrus to be Shepard's two best male friends.
How the hell did the Turians take it out?
Radar scans do not detect any hull breaches on the side facing us. I detect no Mass Effect field distortions. It appears the drive core is offline.
Rendezvous in 30 seconds, Commander. Good luck.
But that's fair, and that's a very valid way of doing it. Like, it's sometimes I get it why people do like canon things. Do you know what I mean? Like, I saw a trailer, it had this person in it, so therefore this is the person that I'm bringing. I usually follow the trailers too because it's basically canon. Yes, and like there is no official canon for Mass Effect or for Dragon Age, but there are like actually more. There is more canon for Mass Effect than for Dragon Age than there is Mass Effect. But
Looks
yeah.
like a giant insect hive.
Penetrating scans have detected an access node to uplink with collector data banks. Marking location to your hardsuit computer. Shepard, I've compared the ship's EM signature to known collector profiles.
Because also the trailers don't always dictate canon, because
maybe the defense towers softened it for the Turians.
The missing colonists might be aboard, if they're still alive.
When you do, you'll probably let them live when you do Insanity. Yeah, I mean, do whatever you need to do, you know what I mean? But the trailers don't always dictate canon just because, and the reason I say this is
the collectors use
they
these
set up
containers on
a loose canon for Dragon Age series.
Trapped in these pods, helpless, completely at the mercy of the collectors.
But they trailers for Dragon Age 1 had a human male warrior hero of Ferelden.
What happened here?
But the loose canon of Dragon Age 1 is that it was like I think it's a dwarf.
Why would the collectors just leave a pile of bodies lying around?
They must have been used for testing. If they were a control group, they would have been discarded at the end of the experiment.
There are worse things than death, like being a test subject for twisted aliens.
I know you're right, but it doesn't make me feel any better.
Okay. I actually think, folks, my foot is really beginning to throb. So I think my body is telling me that's a good place to stop. For those of you who are unaware, I had a health scare at the weekend. I thought I had a blood clot. It wasn't a blood clot, but it is like fluid buildup in my foot from doing too much walking, because I've been doing 10,000 steps a day, trying to get a little bit fitter, trying to get a little bit healthier. But my body has rejected that and of course my foot to swell. It's fine for the most part, but sitting down for too long can make it hurt, so it is hurting now. So what I am going to do is I am going to pause there and save the game, and we are going to leave this one here. We will be back on Thursday. We don't do streams on Wednesdays because Wednesdays is when I do a lot of recording and editing for the YouTube channel. So no stream tomorrow, but Thursday, same time, same place, 12 p.m. Eastern, right here for Mass Effect 2, and we will investigate the Collector's ship, which I'm excited to do. I don't remember much about this mission, actually. I'll be honest with you. So I'm excited to do it again. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, as I said at the beginning, please do those YouTube things like subscribe, all that jazz. And if you want to leave a comment watching it back after the fact, but you don't know what to comment, leave the comment giving me the ick. Sorry, no, leave the comment Roland gives me the ick, to let me know that you made it this far into the video, and to help get it in front of more awesome people like yourselves. I will be back on Thursday, as I say. Thank you so much for watching. Between now and when I see you next, as always, folks, please do stay safe, stay kind, and be good to each other. I love your faces. I will see you on Thursday. Take care.